Dun, 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 dun,
Yo.
dun, dun. Welcome back to another Drinkalong, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tiberius Kim here in the Republic of Korea, and we once again have my main man, Antonius Rectangulus Ralston, here for
AKA the Roman Brick.
Drinkalong. And of course, we have James Tiberius Forrest.
James
Starting on the right wing.
Forrest.
Oh,
Starting.
yes.
We Antonius
yes.
Rectangulus Ralston.
Our own version of our own version of a Roman conquering army. What's happening, everybody? We got the comments are pretty active so far. 420, Tam Mac, the usual suspects. Christophe, hail to everybody who's on. I'm of course Dano. This is the main man, Kaiser, and his son in the background.
Yeah, he's just floating in
the kitchen, checking in. Kaiser, what's been going on? I mean, the high from Wednesday night is still, I'm just still buzzing, man. Just watching as many highlights as I can. It was just glorious, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, definitely still living cloud nine, you know what I mean? I'm an eternal dreamer anyway, Dano. I don't need much provocation to start dreaming big. You know what I mean? I'm always
Last
saying...
night if I lay dreaming.
Yeah, well... Dreaming big or dreaming wet, Dano. Either way, it happens. You know what I mean, bro? We need to shoot for the top, in my opinion. Capitalise on what we've done. Anything we can pick up on the road's going to be a bonus, because I see it's just been a fortress at Parkhead. I don't see anyone beating us in their home games. So I know that's a bit presumptuous and it's a bit disrespectful to the teams that we're going to face at Parkhead, but I just think we're playing that style of football. It's sort of transcending for what we're seeing domestically in the league and how Celtic are performing. It's really mirroring into Europe. It's the first time I've actually seen Celtic, like we always say, Dano, how can we gain experience in Scotland when we're playing against entrenched teams, camped in, playing a back six on the edge of their 18-yard box? It's not really the surrender, the lion's share of possession to Celtic automatically. You know what I mean? So how can we develop a European game when we're not under that pressure domestically? And I think Brendan's found a balance there. He's found a way to maintain in game management and cut teams apart who are going to sit in and also absorb the pressure when teams come out. I'm loving the way we're looking right now. Absolutely fantastic, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that could not have been a better start to our Champions League, qualifying and everything like that. I mean, not qualifying, but, Champions League campaign properly. And, I mean, we're aiming to get to the playoffs. I mean, we keep playing like that. But bigger fish to catch in the ocean. But Falkirk, this is an interesting opponent today because, I started becoming a Celtic supporter back during Martin O'Neill, Henrik Larsson era. And Falkirk were like kind of a mainstay yo-yo team that was in and out of the Premiership back then. But they've seemed to be in the lower leagues for a while now. So interesting to see them back at Celtic Park. It used to be a regular occasion.
Yeah, I think back in the day, Daniel, like you're talking about there, Martin O'Neill era, they had quite a good squad and they were well run. They were very forward thinking and forward planning. They played diverse attacking football. I don't know what happened there that stunted that development and growth, because clearly it has been at Falkirk. But this season, as I understand, they are playing really well. They are expansive. They are creative. They come out to play football. Interested to see how this game's going to go. In all fairness, Daniel, you know what I mean? Big chance for the players being introduced to this game. Like say Ralston, Forrest, Palmer, players who are players who are coming on up front, Valle, getting a chance, getting a run out, getting us to get a chance to get a look at them as well, build confidence and maybe start challenging for a spot in that European side. Yeah. Show their quality.
Let me take a sec and grab a coffee here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no problem, Daniel. You take your time, bro. Is it an Irish coffee? You can't hear me when he takes the headphones off, Trips. I don't know what I talk to him for. See, sometimes when he's got the headphones on, he can't hear me as well. It just goes in one ear and out the other. How are you all doing in chat? What's your predictions for today's game? How do you see us playing? What do you think of the lineup? Get your suggestions in there. Please help us out with that chat. A bit of activity. Smashing the like, and anyone new, smash and subscribe, please. You'll notice that I maintain my demeanour and decorum at the start of the stream, but when we get through this bottle of wine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, and I know it's a little bit of a sacrilege to be having coffee right now, but I'll get past.
No,
the
you
coffee
do,
and get
Daniel.
Get
That's
to
what I
the
said. I
usual.
hope it's an Irish coffee. I hope it's a Jameson in that.
little sprinkle in there. So yeah, what's your prediction for the score today?
Yeah, I think Celtic are going to dominate here, Daniel, right? Hyper confident Kaiser as usual. I think we're going to win 7-0. You know what I mean?
7-0.
Yeah, it's got to be a high scoring, rip roaring, never boring Glasgow Celtic, to quote the famous Tony Haggerty.
Yeah, I'm liking 5-0. I'm going 5-0.
Going for the 5. Yeah, it seems realistic, Daniel.
Yeah. So
not to be disrespectful to Falkirk, because I know there'll be elements of Govan watching this stream right now who will be saying Falkirk are actually better than that team that we played in the Champions League, because apparently everyone in the world is better than that team that we played in, better than Slovan Bratislava. You know what I mean, bro? They're actually the worst team in Champions League. No, wait a minute, that was Rangers, so the worst team in Champions League history.
Whoops.
Yeah, and I almost got that wrong now. I don't want to falsely award history to the wrong club. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I got the noise on the projector here. There we go. So the players are out. What are you watching on the screen?
I'm on Premier Sports, bro, watching live on Premier Sports. I don't know how far behind them are you, but it's just displaying the squads and lineups and formation of both squads. Falkirk starting 11.
Yeah, our man Bernardo's back in the starting 11, so I'm liking to see what he's going to bring to the table. Had a great game against Rangers, but understandable that Engels got the nod over him versus Slavia. So
it's very, very exciting at Celtic right now, Dan. All right, I must say that when Ange was there and as Kyogo, Matt O'Reilly and that started to arrive and develop their game further, I always said we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of arriving. Well, I feel even now that we have sort of arrived with a good Champions League performance, still there's players in this squad who are on the cusp of arriving. Bernardo's performances have been absolutely amazing, and many other players who are coming in. The competition is healthy at Celtic. That's all I can say. The players competing for those positions is definitely making a difference. Everyone looks like they're made of cement, mate. They're all absolutely solid. Strength, conditioning, fitness, we're absolutely flying.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially on the conditioning and fitness, man. That is a noticeable difference maker. I don't know who's running the nutrition and fitness at Celtic, but they are doing an amazing job. I'm sure it goes from the manager all the way down to everybody in the staff and the players buying into the program as well. So,
I heard Big Baz, see one Celtic fan's view talking about the infrastructure at Celtic and how long it's been there. Basically, since the last time Brendan Rodgers was appointed at Celtic, John Kennedy's been in situ all through Ange Postecoglou's tenure. Ange was actually instructed and signed a contract saying he was not allowed to take any of the background team with him when he left Celtic. So there's clear and obvious reasons for that, and that's sort of coming to fruition right now. We're seeing their quality as well. Everyone's real opinion on Dano.
Yeah.
Dano's just there to hold X-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just a T for X-Man. I'm not, I'm not anything.
Hail.
Yeah.
Hail.
So
welcome in.
Yeah, and Sarah Hagen. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Predicts 8. She's with you, Kaiser, although she's even more gung-ho. 8-0.
Let's go.
And Sarah, I don't know where you're at, Sarah, but
when you've been to Tenerife,
there's
always someone when you've been to Tenerife, Dano, they've been to 11 Tenerife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and Sarah, you go for it.
I was gonna say, like Sarah should get in touch, man. We need some Celtic daft females on the cast, man. So,
yes, we do.
Just to put that out.
Just on the general show as well, not just for the drink-alongs. I understand maybe.
Yeah.
For anything. Sit there and drink the dry apple martinis during the drink-alongs, or they might do. You know what I mean? I don't know, Dano. Maybe.
Yeah, sure, man. Sure. I mean, whatever. We're
one club for all.
Bunch. Club for all. Open to everybody. So, anyways, yeah. Any Celtic daft ladies out there watching? What is up? We've had kickoff. We're looking pretty sharp so far. I kind of like the lineup the guys were given.
See Bernardo just get a good chance at the edge of the area there, bro. He looked to shoot, but I think it was Bernardo or Hatate. I'm very sorry if I've mixed it up. I'm just glancing at the screen. But a good early indicator for Celtic, they were going to be high from midfield and press, push, win the ball back. James Forrest there, pulled down. But how far are you in, Dan? I'm about 2 minutes, 27 seconds.
Bernardo just got blocked at the edge of the box from me. So like 153. Where are you at? 2.5? Yeah, okay. So you're a little ahead of me. As usual, everybody's ahead of Dano because nobody likes him. Yeah.
That's a shame. Don't pick on Dano.
Yeah.
No one picks on Dano. No one puts Dano in the corner. Okay.
Yeah.
Dano's a star here.
Man, nice pass by this Falkirk midfielder, man. That was fancy stuff between the legs there. Oh, we're bringing down my man James Tiberius Forrest.
Yeah.
That's a mistake, man.
Bringing that ball down there. Palma as well, Dano, right? Understand.
Yeah, I want to see him do well today.
Understand with Palma, Dano, right? He's used to being, what a shot that is. Just let that develop and you'll see what the main man, James Tiberius Forrest, does here, Dano, right? While I waffle about Palma, I think Palma's used to being the main man in a poor squad. So he's used to taking everything on his own shoulders and making sure that he shines. He's not used to being a diamond set in a cluster of diamonds yet. You get me, Dano? He's not used to relying on his team and interacting and having them share the load and not realising that having them do that and being involved with that, he can actually play even better. It's just, I think it's a bit of footballing knowledge due to the way he's been brought up in the game and his talent and squad's relying on him. That's what I was talking about there, that James Forrest effort.
Oh, what a shot, man. What a shot.
Great shot.
But the best part about our whole James Tiberius Forrest gag is that you actually had me believing for like a minute that was actually his middle name.
Could be Dano, I don't know.
It really rolls off the tongue though, doesn't it?
Yeah. If he doesn't have a middle name, I suggest it. You get me, Dano? Just pretend he was a love child who got a middle name from his parents. What's your middle name, Dano? What's your real name and middle name? Mine's is horrendous, but I'll spout it out on the internet for you, no problem. It's
Daniel James. I'm named after my middle name's after my father. I'm named after a good family friend named Dan Tracy, who was a friend of my great grandmother. So, yeah.
Hell yeah,
man.
My name is as Scottish as it comes, Dano. It's Martin Owen McDonald. So my initials are MOM, Mom. So I've never got a tattoo with my initials, bro, because I don't like my mum. I don't like her.
Yeah.
No nice lady. She gave birth to me, but I don't like her.
I don't like it.
That's it. DNA, Dano. That's all it is. It means do not ask.
Oh yeah. Do not ask. No doubt about it. But yeah, I'll bet you Forrest's middle name is something in the likes of that. Like his middle name is like James Craig
James
Forrest
Paul,
or something. Yeah, James. Yeah, like
James Paul.
What if his middle name is James? He's like Arthur MacArthur.
It's James. We're just talking about players' names now, Dan. This is horrendous.
This is the type of top quality content that we have 30 plus people tuning into. Guys.
Hell yeah. I'm glad that people come and listen along while the game's on. Obviously, you've got your match commentary of the game. You're watching it on your TV. You're just looking for the reactions here to laugh along. I understand. There'll be people in here for clips as well. Don't worry about it. Clips will be coming. Guys will be break dancing in front of Ibrox in a light up suit. Don't you worry about it. It's on its way. I'm just waiting until we've got that paid subscription and we can put it behind a paid for wall. We will never do that, by the way. All content for this channel will always be free.
How much did you pay for that light up suit? The truth.
Like $200 and odd, Dano, and then I had to pay shipping from the US, so it worked into like $280 odd. But it's well worth it, Dano. It's well worth it, mate. Every Halloween, I actually wore it at the Celtic Sleepout in Paradise, and I done a live stream raising money while I was there, Dano. And every time someone donated, I was giving them a dance, and there were people trying to sleep and stuff. It was surreal. It was beautiful.
Yeah. By the way, John Collins says it would be so funny if Forrest's middle name was Tiberius. It's like one of those things I don't know why this is so funny, but it totally is. Especially
It's
when you
because
say
Odin,
it, Kaiser.
it's because Odin,
James
Thiago,
Tiberius
Holmes.
Forrest.
That's why the Roman army came to Scotland, bro. They love the way we say their names. So what's my name again? He's like James Tiberius Forrest. Like, oh my god, the way he rolls the R's, it's just exciting.
They were just like, oh, I love this place. Well, we need to conquer it.
That's why when I do a bit of gaming and live streaming, mate, it's always you'd think you get a lot of support from actual Scotland, right? But you don't. Scottish people don't want to hear other Scottish people, regardless how funny, how they don't want to listen to another Scottish person. They're away listening to a guy from Boston or South Carolina, a different accent, and a French person. So when American people come into my stream and they hear my accent, bro, boom, they love it. It's instant love. Just because it's the rolling R's and the way I say some words and the way I can't say purple burglar alarm. That's their favourite, Dano. That's right up there with James Tiberius Forrest. Like, say purple,
I don't know why it's
alarm.
I honestly cannot place why it's so goddamn funny, but it totally is. James Tiberius Forrest.
Oh, James Tiberius. I actually watched that The Penguin, Dano. It was the first episode of that on Sky Atlantic. If anybody's a fan of The Sopranos, right, and thinks to themselves, like, The Penguin, I wouldn't really watch that. I didn't like The Penguin in the Batman movies or series. Give this a watch, right? It's like The Penguin's like a mafia gangster. He's like Tony Soprano. It is really worth a watch. Just one episode. I've seen it so far, but it's absolutely excellent.
Yeah, I always thought The Penguin would be better just as this out and out mafiosi type of dude. You know what I mean? Like just a straight up Cosa Nostra midget or something. You know,
I thought it was the guy who played Joker. I can't remember the actor's name, right? And he's got the scar on his lip, right under his nose, and he was in Gladiator as well. He played the Caesar, the one who suffocated his father in Gladiator, the bad guy, basically. Biggest dickus, that was him, mate. Bacchus Passage.
Biggest dickus, he was the man.
Floppus Caucus was his cousin, mate. He was renowned.
Floppus Caucus was a little bit older than him, though. You know, I mean, he was like,
he was renowned for doing the helicopter, bro.
Yeah,
he was renowned for it. Big Floppus Caucus.
Good old Floppus Caucus, man. But always destined to play number 2. You know,
obviously, Floppus Caucus' wife was Viagra Maximus. You know what I mean? So stood in good standing. stood in good standing when the time came. You know what I mean? Solid by the Emperor's side. James Tiberius Forrest was proud. Commander of the Scottish Legions.
Yeah, Tiberius has had a couple of errant balls of late. First one wasn't his fault. Like, other player just kind of didn't move at the right spot.
Oh, what a finish that is. That's a free kick to Celtic there, but if it's not, Falkirk take the lead with a fantastic strike. Looked like Valley was muscled off the ball, mate. Pulled by the advancing player, but it looks Falkirk take the lead anyway. It stands as it stands right now. I don't think there's VAR. I don't think there's any VAR review in the early stages of the cup. It's not until the Hampden section, so it's not like this is going to be
it's not until like the semis.
So, goal stands basically.
Huh. Oh wow. What a goal.
I think, see, the guy who advances on Valley, mate, he sort of pulls him back, you know what I mean? But it was poor defensive header into a dangerous area. The player who picked it up left with a lot of work to do for Falkirk, but nestles it right in the bottom corner there. Beautiful strike, beating Kasper Schmeichel.
I mean, you could say that Valley got muscled off the ball, as you put it. I say he got fucking held.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he get put, but in Scotland, you get me. That must be what he's here to develop, a physical part of his game. Physical challenge number 1, physical tussle. He got out muscled, in my opinion. That's why it's not being brought back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
50-50, and he was out muscled. Just because he's weaker doesn't mean he deserves a free kick.
Good goal in the end, man. I don't think it's anything to like.
It ruins my 7-0 scoreline. I'm glad we got that out of the way early. And that 8-0 as well for Sarah. You were also wrong, Sarah. So I'm glad 2 years were wrong. It wasn't just me.
I mean, he did everything mostly correctly. I mean, he gets the ball and then he boxes the other player out. Trusty is just standing around with his dick in his hands, man.
I think
it's just like,
whoop. I think the greater ramifications of the lack of VAR in these early stages are going to be made evident. You get me, Daniel? Like that should have been under a VAR review, and the referee should have been called over to look at the player pulling on Valley there, right? But it won't be. It was not. The referee missed it. I don't even know who the referee is. Probably 5th-degree black belt in the Masonic Order. You know what I mean? I don't even know who it is.
yeah. There we are, Sarah. 8-1, baby. Yeah, I mean, Trusty is just standing around there. I mean, what is he doing? Like, did he think somebody else was going to break on the ball? It's standing right in front of him. You know, obviously Valley's got a battle on his hands. He can't get to it. And he got to the ball. I mean, he's the one who headed it. You got to get out there, man. Trusty's just, standing around, man. Just like our man Dave.
Yeah, he needs to break forward and pick that ball up. But
yeah.
At the same time, Daniel, I think it was quite a weak defensive header, right? I understand he was trying to get to the ball there, but he headed it straight back into a danger area at the edge of the box. That's just like something you don't do. You knock it off to the side, or you know what I mean?
Just put it out of touch.
You surrender the ball to the player who's going wide and usher him out of play, or you know what I mean? You do something there, but you don't header it down for somebody to come in and issue a wonder strike. It was a fantastic setup play.
Man, they just broke on us again, man. Or at least they broke on us again 30 seconds ago. Shit, I'm way back.
Yeah, that's just a route one ball for the keeper and breaking past Stephen Welsh. Really can't judge Stephen Welsh. I think this is the first we've seen him in any sort of competition this season outside of pre-season friendlies. So
I don't remember him even getting like subbed on late in the game or anything.
Trusty's got a game in his hands as well. He seems to be getting worked pretty hard. And answering, quite physical, you know what I mean? But he's getting worked hard by the attacking line in the midfield of Falkirk.
Yeah, they really broke on us there, man. Woo. Just didn't get the angle. But yeah, Falkirk, not a bad side. Not a bad side. We'll see what happens, but.
Like I said, Daniel, they've been on fire, right? They are in the championship. They've been on fire. They are dynamic, attacking. They play good football. They've certainly not come out here to sit back and defend in the first 15 minutes. They came out and went toe-to-toe with Celtic, be it all a highly altered Celtic side for midweek, but they came out, they've stood toe-to-toe. They're playing very well.
Yeah.
They deserve their one goal. They deserve to be one goal up at this stage.
There's Gav checking in.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
Terrible. Trusty, I know he's like Trusty.
Trusty. He is miles offside. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I think there's a mentality you need to get used to at Celtic, Daniel, where you're not going to get any help for the linesman or the referee. So don't look for it. And the worst thing you can do is get angry about it or have a wee sense of injustice because it's just not going to happen. Just ignore it and just move on. Try and play your football and make them of no consequence. You get me? Play your good enough football will make them no consequence. I can't see Falkirk keeping up this pace for the entire game. You know what I mean?
No.
Coming well back in, but remain calm and let's see how it goes. The light up suit has just been cancelled. Put it back in the cupboard. Put it away.
Christoph says Bernardo's going to score. Yeah, I think I'm with them on that. But hopefully somebody scores here. But hey man, European hangovers are a thing. Even if you stayed for home cooking the whole time, let's see what happens, man. But we've had enough of a break. I mean, it's not a tight window here that we're dealing with from Wednesday to Sunday, right? I mean,
I think realistically, Dan, all right, this is maybe some players getting a chance who have been on the bench. Falkirk have played really well. They're pound for pound, they're good for their goal. It was a wonder strike for the edge of the box. I just don't see, it's not like Celtic are playing poorly either. Falkirk are playing well and Celtic are playing well. I see it's growing more into the game the more it continues. 100%.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But yeah, what do you think, troops? You shocked? What's going on here?
What was this? Craig Young.
What was that wee bit about yesterday? I feel like I saw the wizard behind the curtain and didn't like it.
Gav turned his phone on by accident when he was in the bathroom or something, didn't he, mate? People seen Gav's big anaconda. It's like 15 foot long.
It's taller than he is. He's like 6'3".
Call him the tripod.
The anaconda
He's got 3
6'4".
legs. He's got 3 legs, bro. Nicki Minaj is stalking him. That's why he had to move away. She don't want none.
I didn't catch that, man. That's
accidentally
hilarious.
went live. Gav had his top off and everything. I missed that, man. What happened there? Craig, fill us in. What happened? This is the goss. Gav went live, like, accidentally. And the room his top off. No, muscle poses in front of the camera, like.
That's one of the most entertaining.
Bring out your black tans.
I think of like, I think that's one of the most entertaining aspects of like new technology is
when you fumble it, yeah, bro. Done
so
many times.
Yeah, I mean, or especially like streaming technology and stuff like that. You know, like older men just like all of a sudden you see this dude staring at his phone like, huh?
Like, as Sarah's highlighting, saying there as well, Falkirk are playing well. Like, just taking a glance around the Falkirk squad, they're all quite tall, athletic, very fit. You know what I mean? They're going to be in this game for 30, 40 minutes. If they can hold this, that very much it's Operation Hold what they've got for them and maybe nick another. You know what I mean? They almost scored one for us there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Celtic will get one and the dams will burst and they'll tire and operation as usual. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just gotta get a goal here. And I mean, God, we're on the 20th minute right now. As far as
I just understand that nervousness for the Celtic support, Daniel. Very much I feel it myself. It's always I like Celtic to get the early goal, Celtic to get the first goal, whatever game we're playing in. I don't like us to lose the first goal and then fight back into the game. It's not that I don't think we're capable of fighting back into the game.
Yeah, right.
It's just I prefer that. I prefer the other team to have the uphill struggle against us, Daniel. You get me? I prefer that.
I mean, the nerves at Paradise can get rather hefty when we're down to like an unexpected opponent. You know what I mean? If it's
a fight on the steps at Paradise, Daniel, on those yellow stairs, right? I'm going to be the guy standing on top of the stairs, and I won't surrender my altitude to no one. Very much like Star Wars. Boom, there it is, there, Daniel. There it is, there. Somebody's prediction just came through. An absolute stunner from Paolo Bernardo. 1 each. Celtic back in the game.
Beauty.
Absolutely rifled it, bro.
Boy, do Bernardo and Engels have some cannons on them, man. I mean, they can pound a shot from 30 yards, like just gadoosh.
Bro, I can't believe, right? See, anyone who tries to make fun of Celtic's business acumen, right? I can't believe Celtic went to Benfica and paid $3.5 million for this guy.
Yeah.
You know, actually had the cheek when we had a $6 million buy and he's worth every penny to go, maybe we'll give you like $3.5 million. What the cheek and the balls on that person, man.
What a fucking volley. Yeah, no, I mean, Celtic pays for it with time, but they're shrewd negotiators, man. They're very shrewd negotiators.
Was it Big Christoph? It says Bernardo's going to rifle in a belter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder walloped it, bro. The boss still wondering what walloped it.
Christoph, mon ami. Hello, baby. Yes. What a shot. Good God. What a right on the volley. Gadoosh. 1-1. Beauty. I need to get a drink.
Hell yeah, Dano. It was coming. I can say that. You get me, chat?
Actually,
Celtic were in the ascendancy. And once again, it's not like Falkirk are not playing well. They're playing very well.
I'm gonna turn off my camera, and I will be back. So just give me a few minutes.
Hell yeah, no problem, Daniel. You know, guys are on a big telly now. Or you guys with the 44K HD tellies have not got the game on it. You've got the stream on it. I'm glad I'm on a mobile phone or some sort of small device. You know what I mean? As I was saying there, Falkirk are still playing very well. You know what I mean? The good physical side, athletic, fit, some young players there who look like really good prospects. Considering they're in the championship is obviously at a very good level, which gives a lot of credence to the people who are saying maybe we could extend the Premier Division, add a few more teams, not play these derbies 4 to 6 times a season. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you sell. When you oversaturate the market, the value of it goes down. So seeing the quality of Falkirk in that here, I can understand for people calling for that and wanting that. Added teams and reduced derbies. Yeah, it was fantastic strike. How do you feel the game has gone? Legends in chat, help me out since Daniel's abandoned me here. I'm all alone now. How do you think the second half's going? It's a pager. Kaiser's got a pager. Kaiser had a pager back in the day, bro. Thought I was cool as. I used to go out and say my pals page me. I'll be about page me. Thought I was cool as me. I was like Snoop Dogg. Had one of the Kangol hats. See one of the black Kangol hats and all that. Boom. Thought I was the man, mate. You know what I mean? Was the man. Basically was the man. Was the man. It was like New Jack City. But picture that in Govan. And my Kangol hat was green, white and gold. It's basically what went down. Basically, that's the full story, guys. I should write a book. Basically, I would make half of it up. I would make myself better than what really happened, but it would all contain an element of truth, so it would be believable. Like that time I met Ange Postecoglou outside Ibrox and he touched my ball and then he left Celtic because he knew the implications of what was happening. Who's the snitch? You're the man. Everyone in chat, Christoph, who's the snitch? Everyone. Kenny, Sarah, everyone who comes in day on day, Tam, Mac, Plunge McNugget, everybody, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You know what I mean? I would love to do a channel myself, bring content like you see my man Hamish and Ryan 118 and all that bringing, but I've just not got the patience to format and structure a show. Gav puts in a lot of work, believe it or not. I know these Drinkalongs are off the cuff, but the uploads through the week, Gav puts a lot of work into them. I've got run sheets, things that we're going to go through. We can investigate the subject. Should we choose fit? I don't investigate nothing. You know what I mean? Gav sends me the run sheet. I copy the link to join and I turn up and see what we're talking about and then waffle about it. That's all I'll offer, just my opinion. No in-depth hyper coaching experience unless you count FIFA and Champ Manager. Yeah, Celtic are playing really well. Falkirk very physical, very fit, as I said. Solid team. Players playing very well. Nothing to lose here. Cup game. Fine display. Fine, not taking nothing at all away from Falkirk. That's not. John, welcome to your home, bro. That's all I do. That's my special skill. My special skill in life is I've never had a hangover. I've never had a hangover ever in my life, so it doesn't matter how much I drink or when I drink. I can drink 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row. It doesn't matter. I've never had a hangover. But people like to tell me that's going to arrive one day. They're all praying for it. They're trying to manifest. They're trying to manifest my hangovers, bro. But I'm confident. I'm confident in my immunity. That's why I've got this. See, the only thing about doing this, right, is I miss a lot of the game, so I end up go back and watch the game. So very much reacting to things on the cuff, you know what I mean? Celtic just chance there a bit of pinball inside the box. Adam Ida tried to use his strength, but centre back for Falkirk doing very well, muscling against them. Very good. And Celtic are looking good. £95 a case in Costco. Yeah, get us down there. Get us a Costco card, mate. I'll get some donuts and that as well. Somebody says to you, that's where you meet all the Celtic players in Costco. I'll need to start going, you know what I mean? I need to take out a membership. That's true, Craig Young, mate. See, when I was in my 20s, my friends used to say to you all the time, oh, wait till you hit your 30s. Here comes my son looking for something. They used to say, wait till you hit your 30s, you're going to get a monster hangover, you're going to get the worst hangover ever. You know what I mean? And then 30s came and went, and they were like, wait till you hit your 40s, you're going to get a monster hangover, it's going to be the worst ever. Here I'm up, 42, turn 43 in June next year, and I've still never had a hangover. But my friends are holding out hope for my 50s, bro. I think it's because I'm so used to being dehydrated. I was born on a dusty day in the Wine Alley. Born in the Wine Alley. It's a Bruce Springsteen song. You know what song it is? Born on a dusty day in the Wine Alley. That's Kaiser, born with the superpower of never getting a hangover. Celtic just like shooting for outside the box. There's Daniel back to save me. Daniel, I've just been waffling. I've just been waffling here, bro. Save me.
That's all we do, man.
No, I was already going to the epics of life, and the dichotomies of good and evil, and how to tell if you're good or evil. You know what I mean, Daniel?
I had to go and buy some holy water, man. I was out. Had some company over last night. We had a
drank it all. Actually, bro, I brought a few. Daniel, cheers, bro.
What were we saying?
I brought a few bottles of rum home from Spain. It's called Negrita. So I kept joking and saying Rangers fans are not allowed to buy it because it's called Negritos. You get me, mate? So no bubbles allowed, no huntiers. And a wee guy in the shop was laughing. So he was like, anytime Rangers fans come in here, I'll tell them they're not allowed. Negritos.
Yeah. Your band, mate.
You guys going to end up rumbling.
Most miserable fan base on earth. No matter what their results are, the most miserable fan base on earth. Anyways, frosty mug. Here we go.
Cheers, Daniel, bro. Good frosty mug, man. Where is X-Man?
He's chilling out on my.
Daniel doesn't need Buckfast. Daniel's in Korea. He can get a liquefied woman in a glass if he wants. He can get anything he wants. You ever seen that like Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Big Tom Pole? That's what Daniel has over there. He's the tallest guy in the whole of Korea. He just walks a bit.
Come on, bro.
He goes to outdoor parking facilities and he just kicks the columns. That's how Daniel's let his hair grow long like that. There's X-Man.
And of course, it wouldn't be a complete game without the main event. Everybody here. Well, I'm answering you right now. Who's the snitch? Snitch. You guys
talk about the main
Everybody's
event.
waiting for you, bro.
Who else watched Anthony Big Mouth Joshua getting knocked out last night? Oh, it was absolutely immense. I love seeing that idiot getting put in his place.
What, UFC?
No, boxing. Anthony Joshua.
Proper sweet science.
He went for those. He thought he had the man finished. You get me, Daniel, and kept piling in with the right hook. 3 right hooks in a row. You could see the guy dropping back and getting the timing off it. Counter punch right in the chin, mate. Sent him to sleep. His face was on the canvas, my man. He was trying to get up and his face was glued to the canvas like he had a magnet in his forehead. It was outstanding. Nothing better than seeing Anthony Joshua getting floored.
What weight class we talking about here? Is this heavyweight? Heavyweight bout?
Yeah, heavyweight. I seen Tyson Fury at the side of the ring saying to his trainer and that you just cost me 150 million because that's how much I was getting to fight him if he won. And now he's a bum. He's a turkey. He cost me my money.
That's Sarah. Sarah X does have a Celtic top, but it's still a little too hot, man. It's still a little too hot here. It's ridiculous. Fall has not broken just yet. It's still ridiculously warm. So Future episodes for sure. We'll have him in
the star of the show. That's X-Man.
Have him in his proper jersey. He's like, get me the fuck out of here, man.
Oh, what a strike that was. Unlucky for Callum McGregor. Off the outside of the post, Daniel, just coming up. Yeah, little X-Man's outstanding. He's the mascot. He's the leader of the streams. He's the one who brings all the people in.
I mean, what I'm seeing just now is, man, what a tackle from Palma way back deep in our half.
Look, Trips, I'll tell you what X-Man needs. X-Man needs a tiny scarf, right? A tiny Celtic strip and a tiny Callum McGregor mask. See one of these Zorro masks.
He also needs like a custom James Forrest jersey, but it says Tiberius on the back rather than
Ex-Tiberius, man.
Ex-Tiberius. Tiberius X.
That's even better. Tiberius X.
That sounds like a rapper's name or something, right?
Sounds like a feminine product, bro. It sounds like a feminine product. I expect an advert of a woman rollerblading down the beach and then horse riding, and then flying kites. Bro, I thought that was like special medication that women took that made them like have these superpowers, like Supergran. It was like, need to find these
so close there.
Secret tampon tablets my man's got that makes her ride horses, and I've never seen my man ride a horse before, but these things. Valley's having a hard time, bro.
He's getting a workout back there, man. He's definitely getting a workout.
In my opinion, Falkirk's right forward on the right wing now. Big man's absolutely solid. You get me? He's giving them a real workout. Yeah, that's what you're going to expect at Champions League level of a player coming on. He's going to be physical, and then they're going to have quality as well. So a bit of an acid test here for Valley. He's doing not too bad. You get me, Daniel? He's doing not too bad.
No, he's holding his own. He's just he's definitely getting a workout back there.
Yeah, and that's his favoured position. I did see the clips of him and stuff playing for Barca, bro. But he was playing right back and overlapping and supplying from the right hand side, which I thought, while he's 2-footed, he's got good supply from both feet. That bodes well, especially if he's going to invert like Greg Taylor. Personally, I don't want another left back that plays right wing. I would like an AJ. You know what I mean? I would like an AJ for the other side, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. AJ, man. AJ. I mean, he bossed it on Wednesday, man. He had a great game.
Yeah, I see that.
He gets down the field. He doesn't look fast when he's running. He's one of these deceptively fast guys. He's kind of like Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Sorry, I just read that comment for Craig Young. He's like, Cartwell's on that whoa, body fall. And he's rollerblading down beaches and all that, bro. We have Labrador. Yeah. Like, woo! Craig Young, mate, what you doing, young man? Devastating me. Mental image. You know,
Craig makes amazing calls. Like he's really.
I seen some people, Daniel, right? See, when you tell some people like, close your eyes, imagine a swimming pool, and imagine you're lying beside the swimming pool. You get me? They can't build the mental image in their mind. They just can't. They just don't see it. You know what I mean, mate? There's a medical name for it, but. My man Craig Young's good at it. He's good at painting a mental image. You know what I mean?
Ideation. Yeah, like creating
wings. It's got wings, mate. Just like his Adidas Predators, so that folds under his thongs. I want a picture of Todd Caldwell panty liners. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Want me to tell you what they do, mate? There, Daniel. They hold a lot of water. Boom. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
Oh.
We're ladies, bro. They tenor ladies.
I think
you beat yourself like 4 times. No, that's no fake experience or anything like that, right? I just wore tenor ladies as slippers one time because they were so sticky.
Yeah. I think
Cameron carpet slippers. The set means were tenor ladies.
Cameron Carter slippers.
It's Cameron carpet slippers.
Ralston just rainbowing it over everybody.
Kaiser's about 5 minutes behind. What am I 5 minutes behind in the game?
Well, if you're 5 minutes behind, I'm 5.5 minutes behind.
I thought, like, I'm at 37 minutes in the game. Is that just mentally 5 minutes behind?
Yeah, well, that might be the case. Yeah, for both of us.
Listen, Mo, don't make fun of my mental stuntness, okay? I've actually got brain delay that's been installed, so I don't just say the first thing that comes into my head. It's a filter. Believe it or not, it's not a very good one.
Are you saying
that's a filter?
That can't be true.
There's a filter.
There's a filter.
Yeah, but sometimes like Tiberius and stuff just pop out. You know what I mean? I know some of that stuff just happens. Mo, I swear to God, man. See, next time I'm doing Mo's for a beer, you've had it. You've had it. I'm gonna pick you up with the nipple clamps and swing you around my head.
It doesn't sound pleasant.
Bro, see when I met Ange outside Ibrox, see what I really wanted to ask him, bro. I really wanted to ask him, see the 10 minutes that Georgios Giamakis was getting for Celtic, and he says we're not good enough for him. I wanted one of those 10 minutes, just one in one game, any game of Ange's choosing, 10 minutes to come on and play, and I would donate a kidney for it. You get me, bro? And because Ange never took the deal, I'm absolutely murdering this kidney now with this Buckfast, and it's all on you, Postecoglou. It's all on you, Ange. And see, when you got all that money for Tottenham, that 10 million a year deal that Kaiser suggested, but you got it for 4 years. Where was Kaiser's kickback at? Where was the wee 100 grand to my man K for the IBT? Where was that? Never happened. Never. See, when he comes back here with Tottenham, bro, I'm going to whistle him out like Tony Montana and just get on with the back of the head and be like, you didn't respect me, Ange. you touched my ball and then you left and you didn't send me no money.
Yeah. He's gonna be back in Glasgow against Rangers, isn't he?
Yeah. When he destroys them, bro, I'll be outside Ibrox giving them a round of applause.
I mean, people will think if he makes it that far.
Oh, I think he will, Daniel. I think he will. You know what I mean?
In a pretty
box office
rough start to the campaign here.
Yeah, he's got those football players, bro, that are like chocolate fire guards. They look fantastic, but they melt under pressure. You know, and they're absolutely gone.
Melt in your mouth.
Ange the ball tickler. I've actually got the evidence right here, Daniel. I'm sure it's still got Ange's DNA on it. You know what I mean, mate? It's always right here, just in case Ange pops into the chat and goes, I never touched your ball. Mate. Yeah. Mate, I never touched your ball, mate. I'm like, yes, you did. Crocodile, it's a done deed.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, like he signed it. He signed my ball. Own a ball.
If there's anything you don't want to do, it's put Kaiser's ball under a black light. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
There's lots of... some of the Lisbon Lions signed that ball, Dano. You know what I mean? Alan Thompson, John Hartson, Chris Sutton. I'm actually like building up quite a few signatures on Kaiser. A lot of them have touched Kaiser's. I felt guilty asking John Hartson to touch my ball, mate. Because
I would too. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, he's just got such rough hands. I was whoa, you know what I mean? Don't touch it.
You don't call Hartson's hands. You call him mitts for a reason.
Mate, he's like a sugar puff monster, mate. He's huge. See, when you actually meet John Hartson, what a guy, what a size of guy, man. Absolute machine.
Kim, that's my dog's name.
My dog's name.
Your dog's name is Tiberius Kim? That's amazing. That's amazing.
But it's a Shiba Inu. Kim Jong Shiba Inu.
Kim Jong Shiba.
I was actually going to get a chow chow. Dano, that was the debate between
a chow chow. Yeah. I had a chow chow for a long time. Well, he was a chow boxer mix, but he's a nice dog, man.
Yeah, the Newfoundland or the chow chow, and the Newfoundland won, bro, just because it was like so big and fluffy. The kids put a vote in, you know.
Yeah.
I wish I could get like pictures of her, bro, but she doesn't like appearing on camera. She's very shy. See, she comes in and stands up beside us, Daniel. She like towels over me.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's huge, bro. Absolutely huge.
Yeah, my neighbors had like
so
a
friendly.
Irish wolfhound back in the day. I could not believe how big that dog was.
Oh, they're huge as well.
Massive. It's like standing next to like a mini horse.
Bro, Falkirk are still very much in this game, still threatening.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
They're kind of dictating tempo for the past few minutes. They're getting some good chances with free kicks and corners and all of that. So see what happens. But I mean, we're still kind of playing our game, but it just not getting that last bit of quality here for goals and such.
Bro, see this area, it's insane. I can actually hear someone pounding on a window. You know what I mean? Rather than knocking on someone's door, they're pounding on the window. That's why you call it window pane in Ibrox, bro.
But it's spelled P-A-I-N. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone just crying.
Hey, Michael Roth's in the house. What's going on, man? Yes.
Yo.
One of our absolute favorites.
He's got his Tav Clown picture on again. Pay the face painter and pay Hadji as well, you scumbags. Hashtag free Hadji. They've got him locked in the B team, Hadji. Bro. One of the hottest prospects in world football. So we were led to believe a couple of months ago. Now locked in the B team, bro. Hashtag free Hadji.
Free Hadji.
Get it in chat. Chat. Hashtag free Hadji. Get my free transfer out of there. Someone save Hadji.
Feed Hadji, should we say?
Brendan, save Hadji. Save Hadji Mandela. He's been incarcerated in Ibrox for 30 years. He's going to end up the president of South Africa if he ever gets out, bro. Just like Craig White did.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'll go with it. Okay, so I'll go with it. Yeah.
That's what happens.
Free Hadji. Free Hadji. I can picture the campus protest Mandela.
Now. I'm begging you. Hashtag free Hadji.
Man, he gets.
You know what, bro? Daniel, they've actually got him playing in the B team because if he plays one more game, they need to up his wages to $9,000 a week, and they're refusing to pay it, bro. Isn't that hilarious?
So sad. I mean,
he could turn the title fight round. Hadji, he could be the difference, bro. He couldn't really, right? But he could be the difference, Daniel.
$9,000 a week. I mean,
he could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. You know what I mean? It's like Buckaroo. It's like
put him out there.
Win one title and they'll fold like a pack of cards. And then somebody says pack of cards don't fold. That's houses of cards. Pack of cards are already folded, you fucking moron. That Dave King guy went missing for that day forward. One of his eyes had already started trying to run away, Daniel. One of his eyes had came home and the other one was at the shop. Falkirk just scored again, Daniel.
No.
Beautiful goal again.
Man, I saw that in the chat. I was like, fuck, man. Yeah, man, we're getting bossed around here.
Falkirk deserved that, bro. You're playing very well.
Yeah. And we look just kind of off, like the communication between members.
Face as well, bro. You know what I mean? Who's that?
Yeah.
Valley. Yeah, it's an elbow in the face. Or a fist in the face, at least. Beautiful cross and a beautiful header. Down and back across goal. Beautiful.
Wow. I mean, yeah, it's a good goal, man. But
no VAR to bring that back and take a look at that hit in the face. Once again,
I mean,
punishment
man,
for no VAR in these early stages.
Yeah,
just is what it is.
Man. I mean, is nobody watching that whole thing? I mean, Volley. I mean, he gets smashed right in the face. Great goal.
Why is there a VAR check, Daniel? Why is there a VAR check there coming up on the screen? There is no VAR at this stage in the competition.
Yeah.
Look at your feed. It'll flash to the VAR screen now, Daniel, and you'll see it saying VAR check possible or something on the goal. Falkirk there, bro.
Falkirk, man.
Yeah.
Falkirk.
Been better than the cream bun.
Fucking hell, man. Falkirk seem better than the Huns. They are. They definitely
they're
are.
organised, they're playing their own brand, they've lasted to half time. Not only that, but they've took the lead before the stroke of half time. Okay, right, I think that's a bit deceptive. I think that's twice now the same player has manhandled Valley, right? The first goal, Valley
do have
heads the
VAR.
ball down because he's
Yeah.
getting leaned on, right? And heads the ball back into a pressure situation. A beautiful finish after that. But I still think the free kick was there. And there again, I do think Valley gets hit in the face as the player runs forward. That's put back as well. That looked deliberate as well. But I was like, I don't know. I don't know. The impression there was no VAR at the early stages, so why we're seeing a VAR screen? I know Celtic's equipped with VAR, but it's supposed to be there is no VAR in the cup until it reaches the Hampden stage, and I've got no idea why that is either. You know what I mean? It's just something I heard.
Yeah, I mean, whoever was saying, I think it was our guy John. I'm not sure, Jaon Quinn. I don't know if that's a typo or whatever, but he was saying earlier this is going to be our hardest game of the year, and it has lived up to the potential so far, man. 2-1 Falkirk at the half.
I think it's far from over. You get me, bro?
No.
Celtic have got a lot of improvement. They've not really been playing well, but it definitely looks like an understrength Celtic side. And Falkirk are physical, active. They're pushing, they're pressing.
They're pushing us around,
fit.
man.
They're big athletic guys, and they're playing good football, taking absolutely nothing away from Falkirk. They deserve the lead.
No, definitely. They're very disciplined in defense too. Like the way they're set up, to be in position and be cutting off passing lanes and stuff.
So like I said, earlier, I don't like it when Celtic lose the first goal because I don't like the idea of us fighting back. But now let's test that, right? Let's see that in the second half. Let's turn the screw. Let Brendan make the changes, bring on these high caliber players, and let's just turn the screw on Falkirk and go through the gears and see what happens in the second half. Can Falkirk maintain and fight resolutely? Will they be there at the end, still 2-1? Or will Celtic break through, pour through more? Or as Celtic try to pour through, will Falkirk continue to hit us on the break and score more goals? It's wide open. It's an interesting game, intriguing.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Gav here and say, Trusty has looked pretty slow and out of it so far in the proceedings. But let's see what happens, man. Maybe some halftime changes coming up, but let's take a break.
If 2 seconds, Daniel, like I said, right, like everyone says, Trusty, 6 million, no way Celtic brought him to sit on the bench. And I would counter that by saying, well, how much is Liam Scales worth? He's got to be worth more than 6 million. You know what I mean? No way Trusty is going to displace Scales unless he's performing. And on evidence of it we're seeing right now, it is rusty Trusty. Needs a tetanus jab. You know what I mean?
Very rusty.
He's taken to mass, baptized, tetanus shot,
baby.
And then he'll be hot to trot.
Man. He stepped on a nail, bro. Yeah, so he's looked bad. The team has just looked off as far as
that comment there as well. Hatate does not look interested. He has this air of he's kind of sauntering about the pitch. Bernardo was displaying effort. Hatate is kind of strolling around there a bit. Maybe get Hatate off. Palma as well for me. Still very much with Palma and Valley being on the one side. Valley's under intense pressure. Maybe take him off and bring Maeda on and help Valley have a better second half. Let's see what happens there. As I say, Daniel, let's get you a break, mate, and a bathroom break, and I'll get a breakdancing break and practice Mary Lee for the Olympic Games. You know what I mean?
You want to stay on, or should I just go to the banner?
Just go to the banner, bro, and everybody in chat, get a cup of tea, a beer, a hot pie, whatever you do at half time. Get to the bathroom. We'll be back very soon. If you're new, smash subscribe. Make sure you're hitting like.
No doubt. Ventus Spleen, you know how to do it. Anyways, talk to you in a bit. And we are back, troops. What is going on? A lot of comments during halftime while we were away. Woo! A lot of angst going on. Has anyone noticed the changes? What's going on in the background? In the background towards the foreground, man.
Yo, Dano. Yo, legends. Hey. So sorry, I'm a wee bit late back. Yeah, bro. I wanted to speak about that before the actual changes came out, and I seen who or what had changed. Is this like a moment for Brendan to say to these players, I'm not going to bail you out by bringing other players on. You're going to go out there and play. You're going to suffer the consequences of this. You're going to bring it back. You're going to fight into this game.
Yeah.
Or does he bring those wholesale changes? It's interesting to see what's happened. If anyone knows, let us know in chat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's precisely what I was thinking. But
great minds think alike, Daniel. Sorry.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 7-2. Michael Ross says, yeah, we'll see. I'm just trying to kind of sort out my Chromecast on my projector once again. It seems to be going like, I don't know, early days of Celtic TV, like super pixelated, like you're watching it on your phone.
Yeah, like
what the fuck is
stripes
this?
on the screen and stuff, Daniel.
It's
doing it on everything, bro. So it's something that's encoded, or they're trying to encode streams or whatever. I don't know what's happening.
Seems to be better. I just
watching the halftime coverage there of things that were happening. Yeah, tell a cat joke, Michael Ross. That's exactly what we need. Cat jokes or dad jokes. We need dad jokes. My dad took me to Edinburgh Zoo, Dano, right, bro? And there was 3 loaves in a cage. And I thought to myself, what's that all about? And when we get home, I says to my dad, what's that all about, Dad? 3 loaves in a cage. He says, that was a shame, son. They were bred in captivity.
Got the guy hiding right behind me here.
Daniel didn't even laugh, chat. Maybe it's the delivery. Maybe I'm not good enough at that. Daniel's for Venus. Daniel's in a world he's in. Hi, Daniel.
Absolutely, baby. Spaced out.
Yeah, that may be me, Daniel. I'm very sorry.
Spaced out, no doubt. Man, did Tati just meg that guy? Seems like we've got the same lineup out there. Yeah, you might be right on the money.
Yeah,
Rogers just went in like, I'm not bailing you the fuck out, man. Get out there and play like you're supposed to.
I was just thinking right down through half time that Ted Lasso moment where Brendan Rodgers is going to say to these players, look, even if you are not featuring in the first team, this is unacceptable what you're producing here. You should be demolishing this mob. I'm not going to bail you out. I'm not going to put players on. And see if I have to put players on. See if I have to substitute you off due to lack of effort or poor performance. I am literally going to have you running laps until you think you're Happy Gilmore, bro. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, losing the ball for Celtic's the devil. You know what I mean? You're going to run until your legs fall off. So where is this elite level manager? Is this us seeing it here?
Yeah, you got to wonder, man. Nice hustle back from volley right there, man. Need more of that, man. Need some more attitude, some more toughness. Need a little more edge. It's good to see Welsh didn't get injured back in the first half.
As I was saying there, I seen the replays. Our goal and their goals. You get me, Daniel? I do think there was infringements in the lead up to their goals, but fair enough. There's no VAR. That was enough for me. It was like that sold it for me. It was like there's no VAR here. That's fair enough. Maybe that will take in our favour. You know what I mean? At some point.
But then they're still obviously doing VAR for offsides. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Because like that second goal, they were reviewing for offsides, and it was like, what?
Yeah, I don't understand that at all, Daniel, because it's like there's either VAR or there's no VAR. And my understanding is there is no VAR until the Hampden stage. It doesn't matter if you're offside, if the referee and the linesman don't catch it. Tough shit. Welcome back to 2018. You know what I mean?
Man, Celtic TV is just blowing it on my end here, man. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Bro, this boy number 11 from them, as I says there during the halftime showing that as well, is gay man, I think his name is. He's absolutely he's a machine. That guy. He's
a lump, man. He's a hefty load for sure.
We are using bar.
God, I'm watching this shit on like 1998 internet. I swear to God.
I can see you say that in chat, right? We are using VAR, but that is not my understanding of what was happening in the cup. No VAR is supposed to be used before the Hampden stage, whether your stadium is equipped for VAR or not equipped for VAR. We might be using it just for our own ends, but it's not going to affect the game, whatever VAR says. And that's my understanding of it. I'm not saying that's the correct understanding of it. If you're saying it's different, you get me, Quinn? Please type in how it's different, how you know it's different. Don't just don't pipe in like that. No. VAR, it's on you a big bun. I was like, all right, mate. There's a bit of reasoning behind that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't hear about that until you started talking about it here during the game. So
yeah, that was my biggest concern leading into these games, Dano. You get me? It's operation. The referee's going to stick it to us because there's no VAR until the Hampden stage, and they made that about some sort of leveling the playing field amongst clubs that did not have VAR installed, who may have been in the Championship or lower divisions and went on a cup run or what have you. I don't know exactly why or how it was implemented, but that was supposed to be what was implemented. I've not seen the ref go to a VAR screen not once, so I would weigh on the side of we're using VAR in the stadium to our own ends just for our own curiosity, but the referee's not being allowed to see those screens or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you would be, as far as
I think what I'm trying to say is VAR is
the
in
football league is just
kind of operation, Dano, but it's not an implementation. It's not being implemented, but it is being operated. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. It seems like kind of a funky situation, but
you'll be complaining. I've got the official Brendan merch. My dad sent me this. Big Papa
Brendan
Rogers.
merch.
Sent this official Adidas. You know what I mean? 4 stripe. Free kicking the edge of the box here, Daniel, is where I'm at.
we don't have any nobody's wearing Celtic tops. We're not in uniform here, guys. Michael's going to report us to the authorities.
I've got my Celtic top just outside here. I'll put my Celtic top on, right, and it'll maybe change the.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Put X-Man's on them as well, mate. Everybody's Celtic top on.
Yeah. No, don't worry. We got the aircon. Although I'm wrapping my headphone around him. But yeah, Greg, he's all right. We'll just put him in. We'll just put him in it for a little bit. He loves putting his clothes on, though. He loves it, man. He's super happy.
There we go, Daniel. Hold on, I'll fix my cam, bro.
There we are. There we are.
No button. That's getting digital interference.
The guy in bed.
They Clement again.
As I lay last night dreaming. Love the graphic in the background, man. Beautiful.
It's my bedroom, bro. I took that picture of you upstairs. Let's get back into this now, Celtic. I seen that free kick go down there, Bernardo's effort. It came to nothing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, believe it or not, Snitch, I actually did groom him a couple weeks ago, but he got his fur cut like too short for 2 years. He looked like he had mange or something. Like he's double coated dog, like chow chows and retrievers. They're all double coated. So if you cut the lower coat too low, it takes like 2 years to come back, man. So I've been extra conservative on cutting his fur short. It took a while to come back, man. All right, come on, Silly.
Yeah, I just don't think, like we said there, Daniel, I don't think Brendan's going to bail these guys out. You know what I mean? Whatever happens here, I don't think he's going to make changes here.
I think he will eventually. I mean, I think he was planning on doing it whether we were up or not, but he was hoping we'd be up so that he could put on maybe some youngsters or whatever. But
it's excellent work there for Bernardo, man, retaining the ball.
You've got to score. You've got to score. How you doing, bro? You like the sweater? It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
It's nearly as tight as mine, bro. I'm nearly doing these Gav videos again, like the man behind the mirror. If I go and see this upload, bro, I feel pure deprived that I missed out and somebody got to see it.
Man, what are we doing with our passing, man? It's just, ugh. Comms lines are down, man. Yeah, speaking of comms lines are down. There we go. Celtic FC TV freezing up on me once again. That's the start of a poem or a haiku, I guess. I mean, look at this. It's just
see on your mobile, Daniel. I know you've been like using your mobile when you don't usually use it. Use it. You need to go on and make sure you delete all your cache in your mobile, see your cache data. And then maybe the stream will run a bit faster, buffer a bit less.
Man, something's wrong here, man. Something's up. This is ridiculous.
Here's our first change here, Daniel, coming on, 59th minute. Introducing Greg Taylor and Arnie Engels. Valley coming off, and also, bro, this is Hatate's coming off, Valley's coming off. I think it's a triple substitute, maybe even 4 I'm seeing coming on here, bro. Yeah, 4 coming on. Nicholas Kuhn is coming on. Brendan's bailing this mob out. He's absolutely fuming.
He must be pissed.
Fuming, mate.
Fuming. Yeah.
Yang's just come on as well. It's good to see Yang.
Yeah, man. Wow. Palma has looked again. Let's see. I'm going to delete my cache.
This stupid cam, mate. Why is it doing that shit? Hurry up and focus. Focus with the camera. There we go. The changes are on. Game's back underway. 60 minutes.
Yeah. Condensed game.
Any win is the objective at this stage.
Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. Let's see what happens. Hatate has looked pretty sub-ziggy too, man. Good switch off.
Look at that, bro. Look, Engels challenges for this ball toe-to-toe, and somehow he hits a vital spot on the base of this player's foot that assassinates him. the guy just drops dead. It's like some sort of pinpoint death art, 5-finger exploding death punch delivered with the toes.
Taylor's out. Taylor's going for kind of a mop look of late. You look like an emo kid standing out there for the Champions League.
It looks like he's casting for the new fucking Lost Boys or something, doesn't he, bro? Interview with a vampire, Taylor with his curtains.
Where the fuck was
Swear
that?
to God, bro, see if Taylor puts on a headband, Celtic must not renew this. Up until he puts on a headband, bro. See if he puts on a headband, no contract renewal.
yeah, they completely pull back the contract offer.
Just withdraw the offer.
Sorry, that's strict no headband policy here. Thanks.
Yeah. You need a headband, Daniel. You need a John McEnroe headband for that haircut, bro. You cannot be serious. It's like you're like Krusty the Clown, my man. Hey kids.
Hey kids. Hey. Oh, I'm really gonna take a bath on this one. Yeah.
Brilliant, Daniel. That's exactly what it's going to be online, mate. If Celtic don't fight their way back into this game.
Oh, they are going to be. They're going to be warming up a big bath.
I'm going to be Boomer on that tiny bike going down the loop to loop, mate, and his trousers fall down.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to remain down on the field for like the next 30 minutes? Like this is like a Falkirk tactic, like there.
I can move him eventually, Daniel. I don't know what Engel's done there. I think it's just his quality of touch, and that guy's leg was not ready for it. It's just said chi energy surging through his bone, bro. It just incapacitated him. Seen it one time in the Naruto. It's an anime about a ninja school. Seen it happen. It's not new to me, Daniel. I've seen it happen. You know what I mean? I've delivered one of those strikes myself.
Not that it's happened to me, but hey.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, you know.
It's always cheated, never defeated, Daniel, okay? I would love to say that, Daniel, you get me? But it would be the furthest thing for the truth.
I was
never defeated. Someone's O has got to go. It's not a statement I would have been using. I was like minus 300 defeats before I started winning, bro. You know what I mean? Trust me.
Absolutely.
I was up like a phoenix for the flames, mate. Samurai swords are pounded and forged in flames. They don't just come into existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it.
Forged.
Yeah.
In the darkness of Malta.
Hard times, man. Hard times.
Legendary weapon. A legendary weapon. I think that sums it up the best.
Unbelievable, bro. Like, seriously, I'm just taking it off the casting. I'm going to cast my screen. This is so stupid. I mean, it looks like internet casting.
It's pixelated.
September 11th, 2001. Disaster, man.
Well, Celtic are playing a bit better, Daniel. We're sort of like pinned them back to the edge of their 18-yard box and we're messing about with the ball back and forward to try to pick holes.
Yeah.
65th minute I'm at. Celtic look likely to score here again, fight our way back into this game. Beautiful play. The edge of the area. Yeah, poor touch, man. We lose the ball there.
Man, I can't even... What is the deal? I can't even play it now. Like,
but again, bro, even right now, right? See, Taylor with Trusty. Taylor is having that influence on Trusty that CCV usually has on another centre back. Like you underappreciate just how good Taylor actually is. You know what I mean? Until you see him come on, see the difference he makes. We're like a whole lot more resolute on that side.
Yeah,
just
Taylor.
I wouldn't say we're more stronger or anything. I wouldn't put Valley down that much, but I would say like more experienced, more cool. You know what I mean, Daniel, under pressure?
I mean, he's had, a year plus under Rodgers now. He knows the system. He knows the timing and the rhythm and when to make passes, when to when the players are going to cut and all that. That takes a long time. Folly had a okay.
Rum and Stella. Sheesh, what rum are you drinking? Get that Negrita. Rangers fans aren't allowed to buy it. Negrita's allowed. Can't add Hunter's to it, but it's illegal.
Woo!
Celtic Park looks a little bit nervy, you get me, Daniel, sitting, but for me, we look the most likely here. Falkirk are hanging on now for dear life, hoping to hit us on the break, but their forward line is tired.
This is exactly the time where the fitness needs to shine through for us, man. We need to start running at them a lot, and we're starting to do it.
Yeah, but we're brought in the quality, you get me, Daniel, and the ability. So the quality and the ability is there, and they just need the drive now to get the win.
You know who's been surprisingly anonymous has been Ida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has been nowhere so far.
I think early game, Daniel, he was like physically fighting. But at some stage, we just lost touch with Adam Ida, and he's not getting the ball. He's just kind of swaggering around. But the ball's not coming into him. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Hopefully he can stay. He's brilliant at shielding the ball and staying strong, bro. So hopefully he can do that. You know what I mean? As I say that, Daniel, he's just done exactly that. Shielded the ball in the edge of the area and knocked it out of Yang, who tries to deliver a right-footed strike. Keeper parries it, and it's a corner kick to Celtic. Yang kind of drives it down the keeper's throat there. Either side of the keeper, they would have done well.
Interesting to see Yang get put on the left. That's exactly what I said when we signed him. It's like he can play both wings, man. He's a useful player, and it's kind of shining through right now. It's good to see him get a chance, man. I mean, I know that moment versus Rangers, give up the Matundo goal.
I mean, right here, Daniel, what I'm seeing here is Celtic are really pushing to draw level in this game. Falkirk are really looking to break fast and hard. Celtic need to be careful here not to go 3-1 down.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Make sure the next goal's for us.
But yeah, I mean, we've got to push to score, man. We're down 2-1 to Falkirk, man. They're like on the cusp of history here.
It's not something I've never seen before. You get me, Daniel? I was alive to see Cali Thistle go ballistic, and Celtic were atrocious. But I think Falkirk here have played fantastic, and Celtic's second string showed their fragility, and Brendan's had to bail them out here by bringing players on. I do think we've got enough quality here to win out this game now, enough energy and enough fitness, and Falkirk are fading, in my opinion.
See what happens, man. See what happens. I mean, it seems like we've got the impetus right now, so gotta let it happen. We've got some people in.
There we go, 2 each. Bam! Adam Ida, Daniel, just for you.
Bam!
Smiting his mighty name. He tapped into the Liam Scalacci stone.
That is my man. That is my man. I wasn't talking shit. I was just saying, pretty anonymous so far. You know, I mean, Kyogo has tons of games like that where it's just like, man, Kyogo, I've only seen him touch the ball twice and then bang. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Henrik Larsson was famous for it. I remember the days of Henrik Larsson. Sure. People who think Henrik Larsson just finished every chance forgetting what Henrik Larsson is really like, or they've only watched him in highlight reels. Henrik Larsson did finish like 98% of his chances, you get me, Dano? So he was like predatorial striker. You know what I mean? And that's what Adam Ida is here. He's hanging in the right area. He gets that touch even though he's been out of the game. I'm not comparing him to Larsson at this stage, you get me? But here's VAR coming in. Possible offside.
No, please don't. Please don't rip off my man.
I don't think Ida looks worried. He looks like an onion. My man Adam Ida's got layers.
Was that Yang on the assist or who was that? Whoa. I think he was behind the ball.
But yeah, I think so, Dan. We'll just
see. Ah, it's cool, man.
There we go. Goal stands, Dano.
Beauty.
Yeah, there you go. Told you VAR was here. clearly for offsides and stuff. I don't know why then it's not put it back for the elbows in the face. Ida breaking through again. Boom! Instantly, Ida again comes through, Daniel, and drives one home. As if to make an absolute fool of it all of us, bro. Look at him, he's like prime fucking Ronaldo.
Dude, the guy is a prime. Dude, that 5th goal on Wednesday was beautiful.
So,
how he just kind of did that little step to kind of.
Yeah, I know. See the way Hatati cut that ball? He's instep and just took that defender out of the game and then passed it over to Maeda on Wednesday night, mate. That was a thing of beauty. See, Ida there just breaking through. That first touch was outstanding, bro. Kun wins the ball, squares it across. Ida's first touch takes him away, and he nutmegs the goalkeeper, my man.
Dude, Ida just leaves 2 guys in his dust. What a play by Kun to win the ball and just get it right into the main man.
That's it, Celtic. You know what I mean? Let's go now.
If it's after 65 minutes, it is Ida.
Listen,
time,
Dano, I don't want to point. I don't want to point at the obvious changes that were made, but I put a Celtic top on, Dano. You put a Celtic top on. X-Man put the Celtic top on. X-Man usually barks the goals out.
Pretty exciting stuff. Oh man,
it's Adam Ida just doing Ida things. That's
Michael Ross says, "Thank God I put my lucky pants on." Oh, seriously, amazing.
You're my mum's, bro. She says she wants them back. I told her about them, my man. She says she knows you've got them.
Yeah, now, see, we're talking about,
she says
Rogers making the changes on the field. We all know what really caused this change, and it all happened right here on a Celtic World, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's right, John.
The game.
I said it for the start, the bench, but I did think Brendan may make a point and come out and just say to the players, "I'm not going to bail you out. I'm not going to make the changes, and if I do need to make the changes, then you'll pay for it." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with Sarah right now.
Just amazing there that Celtic just surged right into the lead, scoring again so fast. Casper Schmeichel there, he picks the ball up and wastes no time, plays it out to the right-hand side.
Did you see Schmeichel's face while they were playing the Champions League anthem? Like, he loves being at this club, man.
Yeah, bro.
He fucking loves being a Celt. Like
hell yeah,
no
bro.
other club team he's played for. Playing at Leicester is one thing. Playing at Celtic on a Champions League night, he's just looking around like.
Do you want to know, Daniel? Right? Do you want to know what pissed me off? Do you want to know what fucking grinded my gears, bro?
Yes, but this is becoming. I think we got to start doing this around this time of the game.
Look, this is what grinded my gears this week, right? Celtic scored 5 goals of impeccable technique, right? Some goals were at range, fantastic strikes, right? The Champions League put highlights of the first round of games, Dano, right out, and they used the sound of the Celtic crowd drowning out the Champions League anthem while fucking Bayer Leverkusen were being paraded, and then they flashed Celtic's lineup, boom, on one picture, took it off, continued to use the crowd sound from Paradise over the top of their fucking VT, and included no goals for Celtic, but the one goal that Celtic conceded. Granted, it was a great strike, but you know what I mean, Dan? I was like, you kind of mulked us for everything there. You mulked our atmosphere.
Man, I got 2 shots right back to back here. Whew.
Send me one on the internet, Dano. I'll do it for you.
Just emailed you.
Oh, geez, oh, fuck's sake, that's strong, Dano.
Courtesy of John Jameson's Hannibal experimenting.
Any more of them, Dano. I went up out in the back garden in the fish tank, mate, with the goldfish, doing karate like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Doing underwater punches and stuff, bro. I've got the videos to prove it. I've done it before.
X-Man, you need a beverage? You want a beer? You want a beer, bro? Actually, X-Man, we were kind of hanging out in the market. I was having beer and a glass over at my friend's. He has a little shop and he does little live shows called Dreamers. Really, really cool stuff. They also are amazing.
A live show?
Crusade, yeah, live show. They do it
online.
They do it
live,
at the night market.
Real life.
At the night market here in Gwangju at Dane Market, right across the street from my place. And yeah, it's kind of like Tiny Desk Gwangju, man. It's really great. But they also do a lot of stuff. You need to start
bringing us some content of Gwangju. I already said that to you. You need to start bringing some Dano. Dano does tours. Dano does Dallas.
I can. You know what? I'll link. Can you throw links up on the chat? I don't know.
You throw whatever you want in chat, Dano. You're the man. You're the boss in here. You're the big wig. What size of that hair, Dano? You're in charge in here.
It is a big wig. I'll tell you that.
Dano's a big wig. Up in this bad boy. I can't even step to that.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see, can I search somewhere? Because it's a really interesting group, Dreamers. It's founded by my friend Pak Tae-sang, and he founded the group after he traveled around the world and saw how like accommodating people in all these different countries he traveled were to like foreigners and visitors, right? Mm-hmm. So he started this group to make some kind of open, inclusive space for like refugees and people who've just come to Korea, which is hard to find here in Korea. If you're just moving here and you don't speak the language, it's a little bit of a kind of closed society. But if you speak the language, it just Koreans are so nice, man. But it takes a little. There's a lot of ice to break. But yeah, Dreamers is amazing. I mean, they fight for human rights. They do concerts for like Myanmar benefits and all this type of stuff. But I'll link the article when I can find it.
Nicholas Kuhn, bro, is so deadly. He's so pacey. Teams just don't know what to do with him. They know one thing: they can't bring him down.
No, he is a quality player. I mean, he's fast as hell, and he's strong, man. But anyways, here's the article.
Taking the title "Big Wig" too seriously there. Gav's raging because Gav is never in contention for being the big wig.
He is big though. He is fucking big. So you better watch out.
Boom. That's me fighting Joe Hart, Dano. Look. Oh.
Yeah.
That's the way Nicholas Kuhn's playing right now, bro.
Fuck's sake, man.
So sorry, my man. I'm looking for a different. I thought I was looking for a specific one. Oh, that's right, bro. It was me training in the goldfish tank. I forgot about what I was. My own mind scrambled, bro.
By the way, somebody was saying, I think it was Craig, maybe. X-Man. No, Michael Ross says X-Man looks chuffed to bits. He looks chuffed to bits all the time. This is the happiest tiny little dog.
X-Man sings the rebel songs for the other dogs in Korea. He goes out and he's like, ooh, ah, up the rat, X-Man's out there on the streets.
All the other dogs are like, you go Muslim Maria? Like, what is he talking about?
They all speak Korean and X-Man's out there speaking pure Irish.
Yeah. Dude.
He's out there like 33.
Yeah, it was actually
bro. There he is. Younger training years.
I've got to get on this background, man. I've got to get on the background on my stuff.
Don't mess.
That is good business.
That's actual me, Dano. That's Kaiser in his skinny days, mate. Back when I was like 19. Like 30 years ago.
Oh yeah, see,
Celtic just scored again, Dano. Boom! It's Operation Destruction.
You're kicking that cat in the headband because he's wearing a headband. It's nothing personal. You're just like fucking headband. Can't take it, man.
You're fucking headband. You're like Rapsy Nesbitt.
You fucking cunt.
Boom! Beautiful goal there, Nicholas Kuhn. Beautiful pass through ball for Engels. Just cuts them apart, mate. Kuhn goes in.
Coon with the chip. Ding, 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 ding. Dude, I love a chip goal, man. Like, I think it was just watching Larson in my early days, watching Celtic and getting into it. I love
It's
a good
such a
chip,
skill,
man.
Daniel, see to dink the ball like that. And that's why when Kyogo attempted it, I was like, we'll let him away with it. There's Kaiser back when he was in the Pussycat Dolls, bro. Like, listen, Trips, don't
You've
get
had
too
quite
sexy.
Case, you've had quite the career, man. This is intense. You're in the Pussycat Dolls.
Show single. I know you like me. It's easy to see. Don't you wish your Celtic fans were hot like me?
Sadishiki. High five, bro. Huh? High five.
Kyle's been on the charts.
Come on,
See
bro.
what happened, Dan, was they keep erasing me for history. It's like that Mandela effect. They keep putting other people in place.
There it is.
Kaiser.
There it is. High five. No, not again. Only once. It's like, I'm not giving these out for free.
We hide X-Man's eyes for that video, Daniel, of me dancing there. And this one as well, mate. Get his eyes covered. Pick it up. That's what the Kaiser's there, Daniel.
Oof.
That's me back in my working days, bro.
Yeah. That's real working class there. That's hardcore stuff.
I was a hard worker, Daniel. That's when I had my drugs, bro. Back when I had my drugs.
I'll tell you what, we need to keep pouring it on. I mean, the dam is wide open.
Yeah, we're destroying this map now, Daniel. This is a man who's in control of it all, Daniel. This is the man here. The fat controller. He's the man in charge of it all. He's now laughing at us, calling him names outside the stadium, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, I spent my money.
You know, yeah, I get that. I get that fans were offended or whatever, and the other middle to upper class people were kind of clutching their pearls. But that's good. That's a sign of a healthy club to me. He was sitting there and he was discussing with people, and he's taking their criticism and everything.
This guy, Daniel.
I thought it was fabulous. You
remember this guy, Daniel, from you remember this guy from mainstream American TV? He reminds me of Nicholas Kuhn, bro. This guy here. Oh, you can't see him. The count. He's got the same ears, bro. He's like 1. He's got the same pointy ears, bro. They're the same ears. He was on Sesame Street. Swear it before Celtic got him.
Oh, I think we got another goal coming up here soon.
Oh,
but there's a real fucking scrum in front of goal there, though.
Daniel. That's all your fault, Daniel. You do this every time. That's Adam Ida, bro. Adam Ida, double back healer, and then Kuhn drives it into the bottom corner.
Oh, Kuhn, man. What a season he's having, man.
Well, I love the fact that he's added that having a shot to his game. He didn't do that. You know what I mean? He was within his cell when it came to taking
Celtic
shots.
Bro, I'm 2 shots behind again, man. I've got to stay on top of this. Like, they score, I've got to drink right away, or else I'm in debt.
Yeah, Daniel, you're falling behind the game.
What, dude? Honestly, man, Kaiser, what a fucking team we have this year, man. I mean, oof, nice. We got some nice stuff going on in the background. You had a nice head of hair.
That's me again. That's me. That's Kaiser again, Daniel.
I know, man. You had a nice head of hair back in the day, man.
That's when I could send you hell, bro. Hey, Tete, call my father. That's why I don't cut my hair off, Daniel. Head up with tassels on. That's good. Hey,
I'm not sure where I left. I'm not sure where I left my beer, but I gotta go find it. That's like 3 shots in a row. I'm like, woo. Okay, give me a sec.
Daniel's out here.
Let's get a treat, bro.
Oh, Kuhn needs a call up for Germany 420. You need a call up for me, bro.
Gotta get a treat. Get a tiny little treat for you, tiny little face.
Result was never in doubt. Never. I don't even care if Falkirk score again. You know what I mean? It's never in doubt. Well, man's got it. He came on for the bench. He's got his
X-Man treat cam.
Oh, there we go. Look how short Dano's legs are. Dano's got like 3-inch legs. Damn, Dano, what's going on with your legs, bro? Dano's got the smallest legs I've ever seen in my life. He's a man. But listen, that reminds me, legends, right? This picture here reminds me, after the stream, when me and Dano usually finish after the game, my main man Baz from Spain, One Celtic Fans View, always goes live. He's always advertising us. He's always telling people to come over here and watch us. So I feel it's only right.
No kidding.
And
I love Baz, man.
Baz.
Baz always has multiple bits of content every single day. I mean, he's great, and he's a nice guy too, man. I mean, I wish I could have been on the show. I wish I could have been on the show when he was on with us, but yeah, I didn't know he was giving us the big ups. That's great, man.
Oh yeah,
I love Baz. I love Baz, man. Big up to Baz, man. Go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's fantastic if you haven't done it already. I mean, he is funny though. Not exactly a wordsmith, either written or spoken. You know, it's kind of something that's more endearing. Well, yeah, it's kind of something
just
that's
his
more
opinion as a Celtic fan. I love it, bro. I think it's outstanding.
No, I do too. I mean, he's just a guy that loves Celtic, and he's just, I mean, straight up, 100% Celtic to the sky. What is the shit you're throwing out here, man?
That is me, Dano. I told you. That's a Kaiser back in the day. Woo!
Your fucking Hollywood resume is unbelievable, bro.
Bro, that was when I was in Korea, Dano. That's why I got banned. That's why I'm not allowed back.
If you ever came out to Korea, honestly, we would fucking have a time and a half, man. It would.
Oh hell yeah,
brilliant.
That would be amazing.
I gotta get out to Scotland this year before the end of the season. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah, Dano, I've got a king size couch for you, bro. It's got your name on it. You're coming to stay with a Kaiser. You're living in Kaiser's dungeon. Couch. You're sleeping on Kaiser's couch. Bro.
It depends on what your perspective is, really. I mean, for you, it's your fungeon. For everyone else, look out.
All right, bro. I'm just dancing.
Anyways, I'm finally getting caught up here. This is my fifth shot. This is my fifth shot. I haven't even finished my first beer. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, legends. Let's go. Dano's the man. Dano's the man. Dano's the man.
Without a plan
that the Lord has made.
Man, whatever the outcome here, I mean, whether it's, 5-3, 6-2, whatever. Man, fair play to Falkirk, man. Not a bad side.
Bro,
for a championship side, very well organized.
Man, that's a bit nasty, that challenge here. Dano, watch this. Someone gets the back studs straight to the sack. I don't know who that is. Oof. I think if that's Anthony Ralston, that guy will need a new set of studs before Ralston will need a new sack, bro. That's like steel. That's like pure armor-like skin. It rolls up like an armadillo. The bricky feels no pain. Antonius Rectangulus Ralstonius.
Dude.
Swear to God, bro.
James Tiberius Forrest.
Antonius Rectangulus Ralston. He actually went on a journey with Jason and the Argonauts, bro, to find the golden fleece. Seen it? I seen him, mate. Seen him with my own eyes. Him and Liam Scales. Liam Scales' beard was like tidier back in ancient times, right? And then when they were on this island, right, and the god says to him, eat anything you want, but don't touch the treasure. But you know what Celtic players are like, bro, and it's silverware and gold. They take it all wherever they go. They can't help themselves. We just won it all. And we took it, and this big statue came to life. And Ralston ended up fighting it on a one-on-one bronze battle. He hit it with a brick, mate. It was outstanding. Best movie I've ever seen.
Wait, what was the movie?
Jason and the Argonauts.
Best movie you've ever seen. Yeah.
Every movie, basically, Pretty Women, it contains Celtic players, bro. It was like Jimmy Johnston back in the day. It was Julia Roberts. He really let me kiss him on the mouth. I was raging.
Yeah. I would love to see. Yeah. We could go with some kind of like remake of the Lisbon Lions, but it'd be the Lionesses. Like Julia Roberts playing.
We need like a Conan the Barbarian, mate, but with Kyogo's face. And it's like, what does it mean to scale puns? You know what I mean? Just, what is the essence of life, Kyogo? Just like scale puns.
Scale
from their villages, take their women.
Yeah. Or you have like Kyogo just being kept in like some kind of cryogenic.
Listen, look, I want to ask
green
a question now, Daniel. Look at your screen, right? It's just about to come on your screen. Look at Gavin Strachan, bro. What has happened to Gavin Strachan? You'd think he was charging his laptop off his own life force. He's aged like 60 years, bro. It looks like somebody's consuming his blood for strength. It's like vampires.
His fucking dad looks better than him, man.
Yeah, my man Gordon, he's living it up. Gavin's fucking... He's up to the late hours, mate. He's raised in a basement eating chalk.
Honestly, holy shit. Like, yeah, he looks like he's about to die, bro.
I love the way I'm seeing it a wee bit before you. You get me down, and I'm telling you, and you can see what I've seen.
Wow, man.
Dude, of course, all 4 trophies. See, right now, right, I understand. We could be clipped. Rangers fans could laugh at us. I don't give a fuck. Laugh at us. You need to be in it to win it. What's Rangers' chances of winning the Champions League this year? Certainly a lot fucking lower than Celtic's because you're not in it. You know what I mean? You're the worst team in Champions League group stage history. So I don't care if you want to laugh at me. I think Celtic are in it to win it. But I
love that those assholes were coming up with that shit after we won 5-1 on Wednesday. I mean, really? Mm-hmm. Is that their angle?
How many times?
I mean, unbelievable. That's how they're spinning it. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
How many times, Daniel, right, have we seen this pressure mounted on Celtic, even though we've been in a position of strength, we've had good players, we're expected to perform. For me, it reminds me of CELFAL, mate, getting into the final. And like, we were getting in there in hope rather than expectation. And not that I thought Porto were better than Celtic or any of that shit, right, bro? I just thought Celtic lacked the experience. Your players always seem to burn themselves out come the 80th minute. Okay, Lucia's Pizza requests are in. My son's just coming out of the sunset at Parkhead asking me for Chicago Town pizzas. Right? While I'm trying to get like philosophical. Yeah, I'm just like...
Show me that box again. Let's see the box. What we got? Oh yeah, little thick.
Oh, it's disappearing, Daniel. We're all disappearing. There we go. It's a sponsor now, Daniel. It's a new sponsor of the stream.
Original deep dish, huh? We'll see about that.
We'll see about. Let's see about that, Daniel. This is how deep it is.
I don't think you're gonna stand up to the Pepsi challenge here, motherfucker. Yes, Mo. Get me to Celtic Park. I'm planning on doing it before the end of the season, like maybe in the spring as we're
what I'm trying to say to you, Daniel, is obviously
down the home stretch.
Obviously, I've never met you in reality, Daniel, right? Okay, but knowing what colour your heart is green and white, and having spoken to you, just pay for your flights, bro, and come live with Kaiser in Ibrox. The two of you will go around and spit in the front doors of Ibrox.
Dude, it'll be seriously,
the biggest fun you've ever had in your life.
We need to get like a serious camera person. Like we need to be like We need to be like holding hands and skipping down the streets of Ibrox.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, hell yeah.
Playing some kind of
kissing on the
super
lips and
cheesy
everything,
ass,
Daniel.
yeah, playing some super cheesy music from like the 60s. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Right. As I said, legends, right? I don't know how long me and Daniel are going to hang around for, so I'm not trying to force you out the door. But just remember, my main man Baz, right? He's always calling us out, Daniel. I would not shout out channels. Actually, I would. I'd shout out any Celtic channel.
Baz is the fucking man, bro.
Bro, I would shout out,
bro.
I would shout out any Celtic channel, any Celtic podcast, right? The ones that I enjoy watching, the constant chatters and heroes see me in the chat. It's good to put a face to the person or the chatter. You know what I mean? You get a bit more personality. You know who Kaiser is. You know who Daniel is. When you see Daniel the drop or you see Kaiser in other chats, you know it's us that are in there, or my man Gav, or Paul, Stephen. We're all out there. We're in the community. We're taking part in other people's streams. So please, please don't be afraid to let the people know who are sending you over there that we're in support of them and they're in support of us. Everybody except Rangers podcasts.
Yeah. Yes. No, but those are, dude, look, we have to.
Well, that being said, right, Daniel,
those guys are fucking idiots.
Right?
Like their reaction, the rage after every just scalping by us.
Just that being said, right, Daniel, some things I've been reveling in today. There's a podcast coming up where there's quite a big YouTuber interviewing Craig White about his time at Rangers, and that's highlighted under their community and not our community. But by all means, legends, check it out online. It's going live on YouTube on the 23rd. So keep an eye out for a live interview with Craig White and get as many as in there as possible, asking him how he managed to acquire Rangers for £1, why they called a mortician when their granny was no well instead of a doctor, why he started auctioning off body parts and dissecting the club. Get in there and ask him as many questions. Get in there with Agent Green. You know what I mean? Make sure we're in there and asking those questions. That's the only support I would have of like having fun in that side of the community. But on the Celtic side of the community, please support everyone. Give your best. There's a lot that I'm watching right now. You get me, Daniel? Who I would
I'm
love
with
to
you, man.
mention.
I'm with you. I watch. Yeah,
I'm only going to mention the people who mention us. You know what I mean, mate?
Baz, man.
At this stage, they're helping us grow. I'll help them grow. Please check out my man Baz. One Celtic fan's view.
Yeah, such a genuine dude too. I mean, also, you know, Hamish has been on the show a couple times.
Yeah, Hamish is a good guy.
Hamish is a good guy. Channel 67 or
it used to be 67. It used to be 67 Hill.
67 Hill.
But Hamish actually does his own now, bro, and it's Celtic AM. It's early morning uploads. So catch every morning, right?
That's it.
And he's also a part of the Celtic Way with Tony Haggerty and Ryan. There's a lot of them on there. I'm not like a big, as I says, mate, I'm not going to big up everyone who doesn't big up us, but you'll find us in the chat, basically. We're mainstays in their chats, and 20-minute Tims, Axum, you'll see us everywhere. And I delight in seeing yous everywhere as well, legends. Make sure you let them know the Drinkalongs are the place to be. It's the place where you hear the most pointless
game time, baby. Game time. Fuck yeah, man. And you
love
can still,
Hamish.
I mean, anybody who does the, you know who we're talking about doing the halftime analysis and the pregame analysis, you can still catch that if you want to. And then you're just talking shit and drinking with us, baby. It's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
You gotta fucking do it.
I would love to
fucking do it.
Like, usually, Daniel, right? Usually I've got my season ticket, right? But it's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, right, bro? Grandpa Jim's in his bed and he's unwell. He's too unwell to walk until Charlie comes home with that golden ticket. And then all of a sudden, Grandpa Jim's up breakdancing and going to the chocolate factory with Charlie.
Everything has changed. Everything
my season book is basically my dad's season book, bro. And he's when Celtic don't play well, let's just say, or it's cold, wet, or rainy, there's plenty of opportunity to go to the game. But as soon as Celtic start playing well, it's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, baby. My daddy's up, tap dancing his way to paradise. And I don't grudge him it. You get me, Dano? I don't grudge him
man,
it.
I mean,
it gives me the opportunity to do things like this, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than, I would still do this, like, see, the same as I took my phone to Spain and went live and done this, Daniel, I would do this from the stands of paradise with my mobile phone live. I don't care, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We'd watch the game, we'd have it in a live setting. Therefore, I would 110% do that, mate. No problem at all.
Dude, I mean, I've got to get out. I've got to get out to Glasgow before the end of the season. I'm thinking like spring. It's gonna be beautiful.
Bro, look at those Champions League matches. Look at those dates. Come for a Champions League night, right? You sort your flight. I'll sort your accommodation. I'll sort your tickets. Bring a Celtic World banner. Guys will pitch invading his light up suit, bro, and drop a few dance moves.
I would love it, man. Oh my God. Champions League night at Celtic Park. Oh, be still my heart, man.
If you're going to come, you get me, Dan. If you're going to come and do it right. Try that derby, maybe a Derby Cup game in the same, maybe a Derby Cup, right, and then a Champions League game, and get that full, bring in that full experience, because those Champions League nights are special, bro.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
I can't imagine. Just watching it on YouTube. Yeah, no, just watching it on YouTube, I'm just like chills, man, chills.
Being in the environment, being in the environment and hearing that, Daniel, it lends the imagination to being part of a large army just about to go into battle, and the battle cry comes out when that Champions League music sounds. You know what I mean? The volume just rises. You feel it rising for the tip of your toes to the top of your head. It's amazing.
There's nothing quite like a Scottish and especially a Celtic crowd roar. Like, it's just visceral.
Primal scream, my man.
It's totally different from any other cheer in Europe. It's just like, like it is intense, man.
Is this the next round? Sorry, Daniel here. My man David's talking about in chat. He's like, I'd take Motherwell, give the Dons, the Huns. Is that the teams that are left in now? Motherwell, Celtic, Aberdeen.
Motherwell, Celtic, the Dons, and the Huns. Yeah, because Sevco won yesterday in a pretty uninspired performance. But yeah.
Well, I was walking around Ibrox yesterday, bro, because my son was out playing while the game was on. So I was just out looking for my son, and I had my Adidas shorts and top on. It's part of the Celtic training gear. You get me, Daniel? The Shelly stuff, you know what I mean? It's like shell suit material. And walking around Ibrox, and I was like, what's the score? And somebody was like, oh, Rangers are winning 9-0. I was like, full of shite, man.
They couldn't score 9 goals if they played 9 games this year, man. Get the fuck out of here. They play like 900. They play like 810 minutes. They couldn't score 9 goals.
There's my son coming in the door, I think, bro. Either that, it's a home invader. See if you're a home invader.
Where's my Chicago pizza, bitch?
It's my other son, Daniel Castell. Come say hello. Come say hello to Daniel. Look, this is the cute. You've got X-Man, I've got Castiel. Woo!
Hey, Castiel, man. How's it going, bro?
He's like, what did I do? It was enough just being here, bro. That's my son, Castiel. He's named after the angel of Thursday from the TV show Supernatural. That's his name, Castiel.
This isn't like a James Tiberius Forrest.
No, that's his name, bro. It's Castiel McDonald. And my other son's name is Lucius McDonald. And my daughter's name's Jada and Saoirse. So, yeah, they're not called Martin like their dad. You know what I mean, mate? We pick them good names. I can't hang out with James Tiberius Forrest and have my kids called Greg and Paul.
Are you guys still in the market? You gonna have more kids, or are you guys pretty much through?
I don't know if you're offering, Dano. If you're offering, bro, I'm not saying no.
If you name the baby Tiberius, I'm in, man.
Me and you, Dano, will contribute, right? 50-50. 2 guys, 1 cup.
Tiberius. Yo, interesting comment from Sarah here. I want the Huns next so they don't even have second medals.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Sarah.
Yes.
That's laser focused there,
murder
bro.
them, man. Next game, we are gonna properly kick their shit in, man.
That's the kind of focus that we ask Celtic to step on their windpipe and just crush it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, not just step down, twist on the way, and keep
just give
going.
It that Bruce Lee double twist.
Yeah, yeah. Just get out the fucking rake afterwards and rip that off, man.
They don't even deserve runner-up medals. Look, my son's just floating in the paradise sky.
Yeah.
What do they do up in heaven? He's the angel of Thursday, bro. He's in my fridge right now. No, I don't know what's happening here. He's taking over. He's like, why are you not off the stream? The Celtic game's done.
Yeah. Get up.
What's happening, Dad?
By the way, Michael's got a good question here. When is the draw? I think it's right after the game, right? Or it's like tonight?
I think so, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I would like someone with more intelligence in chat to tell us when the draw is.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like 70 IQ points between us. So please help us out.
Actually seen Dano, right? See, when I came back from holiday, I seen that see my man Ryan 118. You know who Ryan 118 is? The guy with the glasses.
I subscribe to him too, man. I love him. Dude, I love Ryan, man.
Right,
dude,
and he does
I would love to have Ryan on the show, man. But
he does so would I, bro. He does the Celtic the Thunder podcast, right?
Yeah.
And I seen they were looking for another contributor to turn up and talk. And I'm local, bro. And I sent him a message, and the motherfucker ghosted me, mate. He never even nailed me. He actually ghosted, no hosted. Ghosted. He fucking seagulled me, bro, as I walked past his cell. He just totally ignored me. I was like, what is it? Is it because I'm 40? Is it because I'm an old Celtic daddy? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. I think it's all the dead baby jokes, guys. That's
I've not had many of them, mate.
But who else is on that? I think Ryan from Ryan McGinley, I think that's his name, from the Celtic Way. I think he's on that podcast too. Who else is on that? It's like 3 guys. Huh?
Rigel McGinley.
Yeah.
The biggest hit in the game. Giving Dano a run for his money.
I don't know. I think I've got him covered there. My fucking head is like
Dano. You've got like a 5 head, mate. He's got like a 7 head.
Dude. No, dude. I'm a 7.5, man. Like on a fitted cap. 7.5.
You measured that? Jesus.
No, yeah, my head is like.
Tune in for the next stream where Dano measures his forehead.
Me and Rigel McGinley are going head to head.
Ryan and Dano in a head-to-head battle. Whose forehead is bigger?
Yeah. Who has more cranial capacity? We will figure it out.
Whose head,
dude, seriously, 56 inches, something like that. My fucking head is my head is literally. Bro, I was born the day I'm born. Okay, Manchester, New Hampshire. The doctor, the first thing he says, "Look at that head!" Like literally, my head took like 26 hours to come out. The rest of my body was like an hour for my mom. It was done. It was just
Dano's head arrived in different time zones. It was like a freight train.
It's fucking yeah. Born in the Eastern time zone, and then my forehead is in like the Midwest. Like after like 5 minutes.
That's amazing. No wonder they made you Korea, Dano, in case there's a flood. You can just stick in the waves.
My mom said something like. My mom said something like, when the doctor told me you were crowning, I didn't know it was like damn near a death sentence like for me. She was like, no shit. No, dude, it literally took me over 24 hours.
Oh, bro.
I was a long labor, man. Long. Yeah, man. My mom is like suffering so bad, getting my head out. Like she's just
could this be ancient aliens? We say yes.
We say for sure. Dano is an ancient alien born in 1978. Yeah.
Look at his enhanced cranium capacity.
Look at his head, dude. Literally, I'm not even all the way out. The doctor's like, look at his head.
And Dano heard that as well, Trips. Dano heard that. He's still inside. Bro. He's like, what piece at me?
And now I've got a fro like a fucking idiot. I've got a 56-inch head, and I'm like, let's grow up the hair out. Yeah.
Back to the mohawk, Dano. It's actually fro is actually Rick.
I'm getting back
Ashley.
to it.
It's pure Rick Ashley, bro. It's like never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Let's go, Dano.
Is that the next podcast? Measure my dome. A Celtic
Measure
world.
my dome.com.
Measure my dome, man. Fucking measure my dome.
Like in the Champions League one is measure my measure my dome. Measure my dome.com.
Man.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves beyond the Thunderdome.
Aye. Measure my dome, man. Like someone who just walks up to you on the street, like some fucking street ned, right? Yeah. Measure my dome, man.
Dano the Dome Tiberius Thunderdome. AKA the Techno Dome. You know that one Shredder was hiding in?
Tiberius the Dome came based in Gwangju, mate. He's fucking
Some people say the moon's hollow. Man. Other people say that is Dano's heat.
People said it's Thunderdome. No, it's Thunderdome, man. It's fucking
beyond the Thunderdome. We don't need another Dano.
Certainly don't. I mean, my mom definitely doesn't. When my mother had my sister, she was like, "Thank God her head wasn't that big." Fuck me, man.
Oh my God! I'd like Dano and Kaiser to swap accents for a drink along. Oh man, that would be amazing.
Check the vibe from the Snitch. First time I saw you, Dano, I thought, "Look at that guy's head." It's true, man. Yo, bro. When I was in second grade, right? When I was in second grade,
disappointed Gav's not noticed the advertising opportunity. Look how many sponsors we could have on your forehead, Dano, for these drink-alongs.
Man, seriously. I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, it's like... I mean,
we could have, like, Goodyear and Michelin tires.
I mean
people... picture of me, like, running, Dano, with a Michelin tire one.
No, I mean, people watch me walking down the street, and they're like, are you sure you're not going to tip over or something? I'm like...
They run up to Dano like, man, you were amazing in Hotel Transylvania, man. Oh my God.
Oh, bro, this is a really good idea. Michael Ross. We'll switch accents for the next drink along.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what we need to do. I need to if I'm gonna do an American accent, it needs to be a wrestler.
Need to get some practice in, right? I'm not sure I can really pull it off, right?
Okay, Dano,
sure.
You're okay.
Sure.
We'll make it through it, Dano.
I'm not from Scotland, you know.
Oh, you are, Dano. You're more from Scotland than I am. But I got Scottish ancestry. I got Scottish ancestry.
Aye, thanks, Hulk. Thanks, Hulk Hogan.
That's the only American I can do. Is Hulk Hogan, bro. Listen, little brother.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down beside me till I speak to you.
Listen, bro. You're voting for Trump in this election, right? You're fucking doing it, yeah. Otherwise, the Hulkamaniacs are going to descend on your house and fuck you up, bro.
He has a heat like Falkirk. Oh, that's Dano's theme music. He has heat like Falkirk. He has 2 legs like the Champions League. Dano's basically built like fucking Mike Witowski. See that big eyeball, mate, and 2 legs.
Straight up, man. Straight up. I mean, I look like a hot air balloon walking around on the street, bro.
You got Dano, I think. I look like Dano's built like Mike Witowski from Monsters Inc. See the wee guy with one big eye? It's just a wee set of legs and the arms and X-Man, just a forehead.
Yeah.
And still Ryan McGinley's is bigger, bro. I'm still saying it's bigger. Ryan McGinley's bigger.
You might notice that X-Man gets kind of nervous while I'm carrying him around, man. Like, it's mainly because he's like, dude, I know he's sitting down, but is he going to lose balance? The head is just fucking massive, bro. Like,
we need to train Dano. I need to train you for a week and vice versa. I need to make you basically Rab McClinchy. Here to interpret for the Neds is my man Dano.
Hi. How are you doing, man?
Not even like, here, ballhead. How about you go fucking...
I fucking fit like
jobbies. Like a jobbies fan. How about you go fucking Todd Duncan, you wee rattler.
You wee fucking nids.
I'll teach you all, Dano. I'll teach you all the secret code.
I'm getting led into Thunderdome. It's getting led into the Thunderdome. Is that what's happening here? Is that
the Thunderdome?
That's what we're going on.
We don't need another hero, bro. We don't need another hero. We don't need another Dano.
Aye. Man, is this our David Reed or is this other David Reed? Like, this gets confusing. I know
if you're
our guy
Bucky,
I got Ampang boy. Yeah, I have. I've been to Scotland once. I've been to Glasgow once, and I had some buck. I had some.
Oh hell yeah! Where was that, Dano? When you came to Glasgow?
Oh man, dude, that was like 2000, man. 2000. I did.
That's what
I did
coincides with that Bible John and these serial killings that were happening, Dano. It's funny how they stopped happening.
It's weird.
And you disappeared back to Korea there, Bible John.
I mean, I had a long couple of conversations about that particular case, but everything turned out all right due to the work of my fine attorneys. But yeah.
Also,
I did like a summer and semester at Oxford. So
hell yeah.
So yeah, I went up to Glasgow during the late summer, man. But this is before I got into Celtic, so I was just kind of. But yeah, couldn't understand a fucking word of the accent, man. I got picked up. I get picked up at the airport, right? Hey, right? I'm like, fuck, man, I have no idea. Like, you taxi driver, right? guy picks me up, right? And told him the address, and I'm kind of noticing. I had some pictures of the place before I got there, and so I'm like noticing, and he drives past it and then goes around the corner, and then drops me off, right? And I'm like, what's up, man? Like, the place is back there. Like, why'd you drop me off like around the corner? He's like, oh, it's kind of dodgy over there, right? And then he says something. He said something that at the time I couldn't understand. He says, "But you didn't ken that because you're no fear around here." I'm like,
you didn't ken that.
Yeah, you didn't know that because you're not from around here, right? And but I like, it took me a while. I got out of the cab like, what the fuck did he just say? And then I was like, oh, okay, got it. It just took me a few minutes, but yeah, dude, Glasgow was great, man. I loved it. It has this edge to it that really reminds me of Chicago or like Detroit.
Bro, it does. For me, right, Darren, see, when I was trying to, when a lot of American friends, right, through streaming were trying to ask me about what Glasgow is like, I was like, if I could sister Glasgow with any city in the world, it would be New York. Even a grandma will kick you in the balls, bro. You know what I mean? It's got that attitude, but at the same time,
yeah.
The people of Glasgow are so nice. If you're lost, if you need directions, there's always that guy who'll be like, up the street, round the corner, round that corner, and he'll send you the wrong way. But for every one of them, bro, there's 10 people sending you the right way. It's really kind people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think New York is too edgy because, dude, I don't know, man. New York is just too much. I'd say that reminds me of Chicago because people, if they know you're in trouble or whatever, to be like, hey man, you need some help, bro. Like people would just pull over.
Bro, Chicago is deadly, but Chicago's a deadly city.
Chicago's deadly, man. But it's just in parts, man. It's genuinely one of the friendliest cities you can visit in the world, man. It's genuinely one of the friendliest places you can visit anywhere, man. People walk by you on the street. Hey man, what's up? What's going on? You know,
the best guys I've met. One of the best guys I've met through gaming and streaming is called Lobby Havoc, right, Dano? And that's where he's from. He's from Chicago. Well, just outside Chicago, it's like a little place called like Burbank or something like that. It starts with a B, just outside Chicago. But he keeps asking me to get a flight and come and visit. You know what I mean? He's like, bring the light up suit, dance outside on my driveway and stuff. You know what I mean, bro? But he's like, he's one of my best.
These are the kind of gigs you're getting nowadays.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I'm getting imported all over the world like sex traffic, bro. What you learned my dance that fast, Dano?
Oh hell yeah, man!
Dude, I know, bro.
Dude, I must have watched that little video you sent me. Like, all right, let's go.
Right, let's go. Are we lads?
Love it, man.
I don't know. I'm just not that familiar with.
Yeah. I'm just not that familiar with like gamer culture, online gaming, and all that stuff. You know, you're obviously like the man in that kind of regard, and which is like, huge here in Korea, though. Huge, man. You would love that shit, man. Coming over here and seeing some pro gamers and stuff.
And like the gaming sense, right? Yeah, I played Call of Duty. Like every person plays Call of Duty, bro, right? And we established a Scottish gaming clan, tried to go pro. It went nowhere, right? But we were like on the precipice we were like the almost made it. So like my name is synonymous with Call of Duty. A lot of players who play professional Call of Duty and stuff right now know who I am. I'm the guy for Scotland who is like a cheeky motherfucker who never made it. You know what I mean, Dano? Yeah, because I wasn't good enough, basically, bro. The age and the reactions had faded by the time we actually got the chance. So moving into gaming, it was just about entertaining people and playing games. It was about expressing your own personality while there's a game on in the background, just like we do right now, where there's this game on in the background. Except I'm the person playing the game and having fun, bro. You know what I mean? It's good fun to do. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've not done it in a long time because I'm enjoying the Celtic content and creating this stuff and being part of channels and getting on and uploads and talking about my passion as Glasgow Celtic. But I also do have a passion for gaming and stuff like that. I don't see how it transcends. I don't see how people who are watching this right now would come and watch gaming, because people that are watching this right now are they're like you, Dano, and me. They're on the Pac-Man side of gaming. Like, I know what gaming is, but on the outside, that online gaming and multiplayer and streaming and realizing exactly what that entertainment is and the value that provides and how much fun you can have doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that. Is Thomas Gravison literally the world number one at Call of Duty? I mean, I knew he was highly ranked maybe years ago, but
no, he's not the world number one at Call of Duty.
There are like East Asians playing Call of Duty that are fucking killing it, right? I mean, dude, like Japanese and Korean gamers are.
Right, so there's a Korean boy, bro, who's actually raised in America. So he's American and Korean, I'm sure. Right, I wouldn't like to bet my life on it, but I'm sure he's from Korea originally, right? His family, and his name's Formal, and he played for Optic, and that's one of the largest gaming clans in Call of Duty. But they've all just sort of reached the stage where they've retired, and it's became gaming franchises like NFL. You get me, Dano? It's linked to certain cities, like the Oakland Raiders are. Like in Greenwall are from California now, so it's Optic California and things like that. So it's bringing all that. It's very Americanized gaming. You get me, Dano? As opposed to if you would think your World of Warcraft and your Asian gaming and how big it is across Asia as a continent and the games they play. You get me?
I mean, here in Korea, the stuff that I teach a lot of college students and stuff in the morning over here. They're all the kids who are into gaming. They're all into League of Legends, man. And it's really funny because they're when they ask me, I mean, when we're talking outside of class, we're talking in Korean, and they're like, do you know Ror? And it's LOL, but Korean just has an interesting morphology where if the L is right at the front, they're pronouncing it just kind of like Spanish, like a Spanish R, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, do you know Ror? And I'm like, Ror? You know, like what the fuck is that? They're like, League of Legends. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know that game. But yeah, that's the big game going on right now. It's at least amongst the dudes. I don't know what the ladies are playing, the lady gamers, but League of Legends is the shit right now.
There's an anime I watched, Daniel, called The King's Avatar, and it's about a Korean gamer, and he's head of a gaming clan that plays League of Legends. You know what I mean? It's not League of Legends, it's like Elder Tale or something like that. They play it's that kind of game, but League of Legends, overhead view and battling mages and forces of it's like Dungeons and Dragons in a computerized form. Basically, that's what League of Legends is. It's like Dungeons and Dragons actuated in a computerized form. It's amazing.
Yeah.
For anybody who's not adverse to gaming or not exploring it, what I play is called DayZ. That's a post-apocalyptic zombie survival game.
Yeah. I noticed that. I think that was the video you sent me before. Yeah, DayZ. Yeah. So I like to play on words there, though.
It's for people who are getting into PC gaming and stuff, right? It seems like a big jump from turning on your console and playing the game. But DayZ is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC. By far, PC is the best experience because you've got modded maps, modded by the community. There's a Star Wars map. There's a Jurassic Park DayZ. You get me, Dano? There's so many adventures, mate. It is unlimited. I'd love to get a few of yous come and play the game with us and explore that side of it as well. You get me, Daniel? A bit of gaming on the channel.
Yeah.
Right, we need to shut this down so people can go and watch my main man Baz, Daniel. That's what we're blaming it on. But really, I need to deal with my family and feed them.
Yeah, we're gonna blame it on Baz.
Blame it on Baz.
Yeah.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Yeah. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Baz. Check out his upload. One Celtic fan viewer.
The Baz. All right. Well, Kaiser, man, as usual, dude. I mean, I think we are in for a fucking magical season this year.
Yes,
this
we are.
is gonna be some incredible shit, and I'm really just thankful to be experiencing it with you. Like, I'm glad I stayed up until 4 a.m. to watch that unbelievable performance by Celtic. Glad once again to watch them come back and just thump Falkirk in the second half. Dude. Anyways, big up to everybody in the chat. And seriously, Sarah, thinking about coming on the show. We know you're Celtic daft. You want to join us.
Anyone out there thinking of coming on the show?
Any ladies who want to join us on the show? Any men who want to come on the show? Become like part of our contributor team. Do it. We're a fun group of guys, but we need a couple ladies in the house, man. We're a fun group of guys. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, hail to everybody. Christoph, Michael, Sarah, Craig, Snitch. I mean, you guys are legends, man. Kaiser, everybody, hail. This has been the Celtic World. Keep drinking. Do.